Welcome to our Phoenix sleep stream, where we're going to... Oh, wait, Marina isn't in on the joke. Shit. Actually, that might be funnier. The Phoenix sleep stream, where the longer that you sleep and the better that you sleep, and if you wake up on time, you do better in the trial.
So it's a 50-50 shot as to whether or not that's a joke about how you got no sleep, or how you actually slept well for once.
It's not, actually. It's a joke about the new, I kid you not, Pokemon Sleep that's coming out in 2020. Imagine Pokemon Go, but if you sleep. The better you sleep, the better you train your Pokemon. I'm not joking. It uses an accelerometer
I mean, hey, if it gets kids to develop healthy sleeping patterns, especially in this day and age,
that's literally their goal. That's actually their goal.
You know,
right?
As someone with real bad insomnia, something that, like, not that, like, I was trained to have insomnia, but anything that could have helped when I was 6, that would have been nice.
Yeah, like, all three of us here have bad insomnia. I'd say Austin probably has it the worst, and I probably have it the least bad.
No, I'm fine. I only went to sleep at 4:30 a.m.
Exactly. I think that Pokemon Sleep's a good idea, honestly. You know what's a better idea, though? Phoenix Sleep, which is what we're playing now, because apparently we can sleep on this trial since it's short and stupid and easy. Is at least one of those things?
It's story important.
I'm excited.
So, yeah. In terms of, like, solving a case, I could see how you could be like, but it's story important.
Also, I'm glad you people liked the new video. I was up pretty much until the end of the night getting that video uploaded.
I accidentally skipped an ad because I'm a bad sister and I do it by habit sometimes.
It's totally okay. Anyways, it's phonics time. Here we go. I'm a little scared. You guys can hear it in the call, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was having some issues with that. Cool.
Turnabout beginnings.
The girl! Let her go! Oh, we're watching a movie? Okay, hang on. I know what we're doing then. Shut up, see? Come on, come closer. And I kill her. Sorry, but you're not gonna get the chance. It's really slow. Bang!
It's a silent film that got a dub once talkies came out, but they just had the one actor to be able to dub everything.
I give that dive a 9 out of 10.
I'm reading through the file of the court case. I can't believe they gave that a 9. It was a perfect 10. The first case of Mia. For the record, this is playing on its own. I can't, like, Terry Falls.
Yeah.
Terry Falls?
Kidnapping and murder.
Falls?
No penalty.
What?
His name is Falls? After escaping, Falls met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after her escape. His escape. Shit. Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. That was a whole year before Mia and I ever met.
Oh, that really puts into perspective just what a short career she had before she was killed.
Is this Mia's first trial?
Yes.
It sure is.
Oh, shit.
It sure is.
Okay. I'm just gonna like sit back and relax as I only have to voice the easiest character to voice, the judge.
Wait, how about you don't?
Who?
Why does every cat want to snag my chair only when I'm on stream?
So this trial takes place in 2012. Yep, and it kickstarted the apocalypse. That definitely happened.
Yep.
Way in the distant past.
In the distant past of 2012. That's really weird to say and then realize that you mean.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading chat for a bit. New video was great. The problem with sleep is, why, body, do you need to sleep when I want to be awake? And why do you not sleep later after I did the thing I needed to be awake for? Let her go. A very poor choice of words. It just pushes her off the fucking bridge.
Khajiit desires your chair, Austin. If you want coin, I will have chair.
Spoiler alert, it's another flashback. Oh, God forbid. The video makes you want to buy Metal Gear Solid 5 more. Go for it. It's cheap even when it's on sale. It's fucking $20. And even when it is on, like if you can find it on sale, I got it for $5 with all the DLC. Anyways, here we go.
I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. Ugh.
Looks like Phoenix needs some Pokemon sleep. Yeah, he was up at like fucking 5 in the morning reading that shit.
Damn.
Phoenix Wright, endgame.
I never should have accepted this case.
So who should play this gentleman?
Definitely should be Connor. This is what I
Okay.
was saying last
Okay.
time, that, yeah, definitely should be Connor. Oh, good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia.
His build says deep voice, but his face says high voice. Ah, I see. Okay.
You understand.
I didn't do nothing, see? I swear, see? I didn't kill nobody.
Terry Falls, my first client.
Famed dubber of silent films.
That he starred in. Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him.
So,
Normal, natural, can do this.
have you named your pet ball there?
How's prison? So why did you escape anyway?
Wow, what she came up with was worse than what we came up with.
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry, just moving the mic a little closer. There we go. Ball. It's ball.
It's ball.
Arr, arr.
Chomp chomp.
I'm
sorry. I'm so sorry.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. See? I never lie. I never did this.
But Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago.
Ugh. Sorry. I told a lie.
Oh boy.
But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody.
Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really, really sorry. Oh god, I am so bad at this.
They sentenced me to die 5 years ago. But I was tricked, I tell you! That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear I didn't kill her! I didn't.
2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. The police wagon.
Yes.
Horse and back.
I really did like this, by the way. That, like, the police wagon crashed, and then he got up and left. And then, like, this is an amazing prison escaper! Your cop crashed their car!
Their horse and buggy wagon.
Oh, yes, it's a
Excuse you.
paddy wagon, that's right.
So I just want to point out, he just said he was sentenced to death row 5 years ago,
Yeah, what
and
the
he
fuck?
escaped now.
That's actually, from what little I know of the prison system, not that common to be on death row for a long fucking time.
Or not uncommon.
Well, I know,
either.
but not uncommon, yes. But to be
yeah.
transported while you're on death row
Oh
He
yeah,
was being
probably
transported to
to the execution facility?
To the row, where you go to death. Oh, hey, Skilled Roy with 18 people. Welcome aboard again. Good to see you again, bud. We're doing a death row trial.
Hello.
Fun! Anyways, let's keep going.
A policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. The police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman?
Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped.
So that much is true. He did meet with the victim.
But I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive! It's true!
I can trust him, right?
He sounds
I mean,
trustworthy.
I should. This is fine. He chews a ball, don't we all?
He looks like the CG Sandman from Spider-Man 3.
Yeah? Huh.
Oh!
You're not gonna figure out the truth by just staring at the guy.
I'm wearing red now.
There's a lot to take in here. First of
Is
all,
it?
holy fuck, he's so handsome. He
Yeah,
was,
the
he was
stranger
so
is
handsome
so
before,
handsome.
but holy
This
fuck,
complete
he's so...
stranger is just
Oh,
so handsome.
are we not supposed to know who he is?
This strange individual whom we have never met.
We've never met. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Who could this be?
Secondly, I really, really like the detail that he no longer wears red after getting the visor.
Yeah.
What visor? What do you
oh, yeah, what
could this
visor?
guy know Godot? What?
Third, he is only
It's
wearing
Toe
one...
Dog!
It's to dog. Third, he is only wearing one earring, which is still goodbye energy.
Yes. Still, there are 2 earrings in that ear.
Yeah.
For,
Anyways.
bye, too. Cool.
And fourth, he looks like he is halfway through cosplaying Doc Brown. He just didn't quite get the hair dye in yet. All right, that's all.
Oh, okay. That took a second. I'm like, because of the vest Doc Brown always wore? What?
The hair. The fucking hair, the way he's wearing his hair.
Mm-hmm. Why are you here?
That's right, that's my name.
I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big, scary lion's den.
You can
That's
tell.
condescending as fuck.
I was gonna say, you can tell it's 2012 because I referred to you as a kitten and nobody told me I shouldn't. That would also happen in 2019. I would just get weird looks, but nobody would actually do anything. Our political court system, sorry, I'm also a political talk show host, I guess.
Oh, Toe Dog.
Oh, Toe Dog.
I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with.
Where's Mr. Grossberg?
Oh, God! Handlings!
That old man's probably still in bed.
It is 3:30 in the morning.
I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep.
What? Sorry?
Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando.
Oh, thank you for introducing yourself. I needed that.
Yeah, we have no existing relationship. You would definitely not know my name. This line was very important.
Toe Dog is. I almost said to go.
Look, I even put it
Toe
on my
Dog
nameplate
is just an affectionate
here.
nickname.
Togot?
I'll take him to go. I didn't say. So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me.
No, sorry. Can you read that one more time? Except, read it as if as if it's a megaphone for the name.
So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me.
That was fucking perfect.
You're welcome.
Holy shit.
You can take that one to go.
No, you've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine, escaped death row convict for a first client.
Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though. Words.
Relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well.
Really?
However, unlike a certain somebody I won't mention...
Hang on,
He's red.
Can you say that a little more facetiously?
However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention... He's earned the reputation as a genius since beginning his law career.
Genius.
He not only passed the American Bar Association, he passed the Genius Bar. That was lame.
It was very bad. That was very bad. Well, it's about time to head in, kitten.
Only if you'll stop calling me that.
Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time.
Sorry, I'm a rampant furry.
What, you
I'm
think
not
he
sexist,
isn't?
I'm just a furry. A solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. Well, yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Solitary confinement cell must be the loneliest place.
Huh.
And that's what my client ran away from.
Connor, stop making jokes. Uh-oh.
Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple, childlike voice.
See? I have a childlike voice, see? Alright, I'll change his voice.
I'm a big
that's fair
pushover.
enough.
I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth.
Also, do you like my new glasses, everybody? Nice and big. And
E.
they fit better. And also they...
Good for more seeing.
Yes, I can see
Good
better.
for better eyes.
More seeing? Better eyes, more seeing, lots of space. Good vision.
That's the slogan. That's their slogan now. Thank
Good
you.
vision.
Good
Not
vision,
great,
better
but
eyes,
good.
can see, good stuff.
Big space.
Big, large. Big, large. Save money. See better.
Wide.
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 Oh shit, wide. Oh shit, wide. Court is now in session for the trial at Terry Falls, eh?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
I was half expecting you to make him sound younger, and then I remembered that he's always sounded like that.
He has
Yeah,
sounded
he's
like
always
that
sounded
from
like
the
even
day
with the
he was
child.
born.
Edgeworth, Edgeworth, Edgeworth.
It's baby Edgeworth.
I understand that the lawyers from both sides are newcomers, huh?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey.
Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
So you're the new prosecutor everyone's talking about, eh? They say you joined the prosecution's office at quite an early age.
No, don't go forging any evidence, eh?
At 20, Your Honor, and I'm insulted by the accusation.
I'm just
I
saying.
would never.
Just
I
saying,
know I'm
don't you know? Beavers.
I know I'm dressed like a man who would forge evidence, but I definitely wouldn't.
I know that my license plate on my Ferrari outside says forger, but rest assured, that's just from my great sword-making skills. Would you like to see my collection of swords? Edgeworth was really into swords for a while. That's why he's named Edgeworth. And then
I would imagine.
He grew out of it. But he still has the swords in like a box under his desk.
Unless you have any spiky twinks to convince us otherwise, I'd say that I don't forge any evidence.
I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh?
Stop calling me that! Come on, Mia, you can't lose. Not to someone younger than you.
I only do it because it bothers you so much.
Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that, huh? Now then, the defendant in the case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct?
Precisely. But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day that the defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered.
I just realized she wears her hair the same way I wear my hair.
Yeah?
I fucking love it. She's awesome looking, actually. I want to know her story. I guess
Yeah,
that's what we're
well,
about to
we
find
know
out,
her
though.
story. She's
Yeah,
a
she's
policewoman.
dead.
She was murdered.
Yes.
Age deceased. So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death.
No, she's 23.
Oh, same age
she
as
ain't
me.
dead. She ain't dead. It's fine.
Yeah, not age deceased yet. Not unless I'm also dead. Look at the
Jesus.
glare he has in that photo.
Yep. I love the hair. I love the
Also, look at how his frown grows when it. Oh, I love that face.
Wait.
Look at how his frown grows when
Oh,
the
shit, you're right.
icon gets smaller. Anyway.
You got it, kitten.
Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement, huh?
Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago.
Hawthorne, haven't we seen that name before, or am I crazy?
Huh? What?
Huh? No?
What?
What? No?
What?
No? What? No? Ha 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 ha.
I don't remember.
No. We have never seen the name Hawthorne.
I'm sure
They
it'll come up.
conveniently don't let you see all other characters from the game, so that, you know.
Anyways, keep going. I'll try to think of it.
I read the line.
Sorry.
The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder.
Mordor.
Because the year is 2012, these two prior things are still illegal. However, Congress is working around the clock to fix this.
Only 2 laws. Don't break.
Well, reminder, he was arrested in 2007.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, there were so many laws back then. Oh my god, don't you guys
Yeah.
remember?
Like,
Don't you remember the dystopian time of 2007?
Yeah, they had like an entire book of laws, but we got it down to one sticky note.
It's amazing. Fuck, I almost went get out. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old.
Yeah,
Can you
good
bring
luck
your
with
mic
that.
a little closer to you?
How is this?
That's
You
ASM worth. A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, though, so the trial was long and protracted.
Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony.
Look at this smug motherfucker. I love him.
He's so smug. A witness's testimony?
You don't need to put the apostrophe S after witnesses.
A
You can
witness's
just
testimony?
put, look at this old movie I brought with me.
Tell us more.
The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current.
It's big, strong, wide, bird current.
Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away.
That policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be...
Exactly, the victim. The same woman who was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne.
Thank God Phoenix isn't here. He would... I'm young Phoenix would absolutely...
Well, we
Like-
already know what young Phoenix was like, and we don't need that here right now.
Yeah.
He's currently an art student. We don't need that here right now.
He's currently getting repeatedly told, please give me back my... By Dahlia Hawthorne, oh my God!
Huh? What was that?
No.
What was that?
Complete coincidence, I assure you.
I was gonna make a joke about thank God Phoenix isn't here, or you'd be trying to hit on her without realizing she's dead. And then I remember Dahlia, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. God damn it, okay. Aha! I see, yeah, I do too, Judge. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago, huh? With only one thing on his mind. To take revenge against the woman who convicted him. A. Ah, the truth is becoming clear to me now.
Huh?
Yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant's guilty. Isn't that the whole point of this fucking trial?
Wait a minute. That's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor.
Aww. Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or the tone of your voice. Oh my God, the wink?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thank you.
Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders.
Why you? You're even younger than me, you hypocrite.
I didn't say I was the exception. I was just admitting that we don't.
Now then, Mr. Edgewood, please call your first case.
I called the detective who was in charge of the final investigation of this case.
Can this
Whoever could
please
that be?
a young
Whoever could that
gumshoe?
be?
Please let this be a young gumshoe. Please let this be a young gumshoe.
Who else was it gonna be?
Only his coat has aged?
Yes. Gumshoe is a timeless entity.
Yeah. Who can't buy a new coat?
State your name and occupation.
So you know how usually you use your mouth to speak? Can you use your nose for gumshoe in this case?
No.
Please. Please. As in, like, make him more nasally, younger.
Oh, I thought you meant like just
Gumshoe,
make
Dick
breathing
Gumshoe.
noises.
I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case, sir.
Oh, you made him
Aw.
happier, which makes more sense, actually.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, I don't. I hate it, but I love it.
I finally got promoted to the detective division half a year ago.
Sorry, just beating down the sadness.
And you are now immediately demoted.
I don't believe anyone asked you about that.
Hey, ma'am, you got any idea how much work it takes? ...
What is it?
You're really pretty.
If
You got
only you
those-
put on some glasses.
That buzz.
Because as we established, that's Gumshoe's
Yeah, that's
big thing.
Gumshoe's thing.
Yes.
Also, all the salt from the instant noodles he's consumed has preserved him. Are the judges' eye color and hair color the same? Oh yeah, he has blonde eyes.
The other thing to keep in mind is that Gumshoe's like in his 30s.
Yeah.
In the main continuity, even 7 years ago, he'd still be a full-grown adult.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke
No,
about
he's
that.
26.
26?
26
Yeah.
years
Yeah, a
old.
full-grown adult, and he sounds like a chipper 12-year-old.
No, he was born at the age of 19.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
correct, of course. That's how sad his life has been. And also how difficult this detective job has been. Excuse me?
I feel like aside from the Bazorble, I could probably cosplay Mia pretty decently.
Yeah!
Probably. No, seriously, my heart. No. Sorry.
I swear
He's talking
to
to
fucking God.
He's talking to
These
not
law
Godot
boys.
over there. He's talking to Diego over there.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say
yes, Cannon.
Canon that he's talking to Diego.
Yeah, he's not talking to Mia. Or maybe he's talking to Edgeworth.
Or
I
the
was gonna
judge.
say,
Well, remember, he already has a crush on Edgeworth. It
Yeah,
took me a
right,
second to
yes.
remember that Edgeworth is an adult here, because I was like, Edgeworth... Wait.
He's
20, right? 20?
Yeah,
20,
20.
okay,
Close
20,
enough.
26, that's not that bad. Okay.
Close
okay.
enough, yeah. Also, again, Edgeworth was definitely born at the age of 20.
Yes.
He's just always been this way.
but we
He
saw
hatched
him at
from a miraculous
6.
egg.
Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional. Otherwise,
I'll have to punish you. Oh, baby!
what? No. Oh, God, damn it!
Oh, allow me to put on my reading glasses so I can write you up.
I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache.
Please read that sensually.
I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache. That's not really detrimental. That's not a deterrent at all. But okay.
Jesus Christ! I don't know why that's the Canadian voice. Oh, Jesus Christ! Now then, detective, tell us about the incident, huh?
Is he the new Canadian? He part of the new Canadian Queer Eye reboot? What in the fuck was that voice? Yeah, yes, sir. Right away.
Queer A.
Queer, eh?
God damn it, that was really stupid.
Immensely. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force.
Have Gumshoe's voice slowly go down to normal as the case progresses.
As it ages him.
She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss.
We never found the blood, sir. We think perhaps there could be some sort of blood satchel, but my theory keeps getting turned down. But one day I'm gonna run that precinct, and then they'll all believe. They'll all believe. Also, no, because Phoenix isn't here. Phoenix is the only thing that can age these characters in the universe. His very presence turns them to dust.
Well, okay, the thing is, Gumshoe's aging is just a product of being sad.
Yeah.
So, I think every time Edgeworth or Mia or the judge fucking reprimands him, his voice just gets a little more normal.
If that was the case, his voice by the end of this would just be like radio static.
Oh, gummy bear.
That's fair.
That much was already stated in the autopsy report. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself, huh?
Yes, sir, I gotcha. Okay, let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here.
I drew it myself in MS Paint.
This is a sketch of Dusky Bridge, an old suspension bridge.
That sounds like a sturdy fucking bridge.
Yeah, you can see the panels are falling off. It's fine.
Eh.
And the eagle that runs under there is Eagle River.
The eagle that runs under there?
Yeah.
When he goes for his morning jogs, you see. Can't all be upper body work for an eagle.
And down there, legend has it, Sam the eagle lives under the bridge.
The victim and the defendant met there on top of the bridge.
They were trying to spot Sam the eagle.
After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at a police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir.
I see.
Dusky bridge.
Gumshoe's voice lowers as his pay lowers.
Oh, Gumshoe.
Was the victim's blood found under the bridge?
The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, my screen turned black, give me a moment, was wearing a thick coat, sir.
Just blacked out for a second, sir.
Sorry, I had
Oh, that was
I
just
had a
blinking.
flashback.
That was just blinking. I apologize.
Yeah, unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge.
Mr. Edgeworth. Jesus, it's really hard to do this voice consistently. Canadianly, even.
Canadian-sistently.
Don't you know? I warn you, and I absolutely despise conjecture. If there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they even met there.
Your Honor.
Yes.
If you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you'll be convinced.
Watch my movie.
The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day.
Why, Mr. Edgewood? I'm not sure if I like you wagging your finger at me, though I was some kind of Oja. Detective, proceed with your testimony, huh?
Yes, sir.
Here we go, Mia. Hang on.
Okay, now, listen carefully, kitten.
Just don't.
One little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready.
And
drinks
boy, do I
tea?
love tea. Tea is so delicious
Is
and
this
not like coffee.
Godot?
Who knows? It's
Why would
just
you ever
Diego
assume he's
Armando,
Godot?
a defense attorney who loves tea.
This is the Bizarro world, Godot.
Yes. Godot-verse.
Fucking please. Yeah, on the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet.
I gotta elevate.
Sergeant Hawthorne went to the Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Falls. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminal stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried making a getaway.
How did he already have a car?
Mr. Falls was arrested at a police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain.
Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge, huh?
Naturally.
Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination, huh?
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine. Right up. Good.
Cross-counter!
Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee.
Or
I
is
thought
it
you
tea?
said it was tea.
Tea coffee?
I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here.
No,
That's
I
all.
know that you're trembling, but unrelated to that, it is in fact fucking freezing in here. Do they not
It
have
is.
any heating in here? It's an old 7-Eleven. What do you want us to do, huh?
The courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright? Especially for a beginner.
I don't need you to worry about me. I mean the defendant, the witness. Everyone here is a beginner.
Ha! You got me there.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got. Kitten.
Whatever, stupid face. It's okay, Mia. Stay calm. Just remember those court procedure videos you stayed up all last night watching.
That's a fucking mood. Can't sleep before my first big job. Just gonna watch YouTube videos about it. When I was a small child, my first day of grade school,
I thought you were gonna say law school for a second.
my first day of grade school, we had an outfit all picked out for me that was a fucking polo shirt and khakis, and it was like the dorkiest shit. and I was so excited for my first day of school that I couldn't sleep. So I stayed up all night lying in bed, excited, wearing the outfit with the shoes and everything. Like my backpack on. I remember this distinctly.
Yeah, it sounds
Jesus.
like child you. Also, probably they were like some sort of like sensory safe khakis too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Because you didn't wear anything with metal buttons on them before age 13.
So imagine, if you will, a small child, Connor, lying flat in bed, holding onto backpack straps,
With buttonless khakis.
Yeah, buttonless khakis, a polo shirt, and fucking like sneakers, like a strap sneakers, because I didn't do laces back then. Just lying down like that all night, smiling like fucking SpongeBob.
You were ready.
I'm ready. Can we have a drawing of this? An artist's rendition? Alright, unknown person, phone me. Alright, I feel like we need to know more about that.
This unknown person. You have no idea who it might be, right?
Sorry, but I'm afraid I do.
Then they're not an unknown person, are they?
What?
The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls.
That's kind of important.
What?
What? The defendant called it?
Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about a phone call with Mr. Falls.
A note?
Yeah, top secret memo that she left on a desk.
And when have you heard the phrase oxymoron?
It's a note written by the police officer, and when has ever a police officer not been trustworthy? Nah, it's guaranteed.
According to this note, it seems the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Falls, huh?
Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me? Me, a rookie defense attorney.
Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now.
Meanwhile, there's like 37 like missed messages on her phone saying like, hey, we're supposed to be doing discovery right now. Come over so we can show you all the evidence and we'll talk about it. We'll do it back and forth. We're supposed to do discovery right now, as she's just like glued to her fucking like notebook screen looking at YouTube videos of just fucking like episodes of NCIS. Episodes of Law and Order, just like court.
I can do this. I can do this.
What is that ringing sound in the background? Doesn't matter. Court.
It's probably just Twitter. Court. It's the new thing at the moment. Court.
You're actually right. I had Twitter in 2012. Anyways.
Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer.
What? Oh, you mean as a law?
What?
Right. You mean law? Right. That detective's fault. He's the one that said unknown person.
Hey now, don't make that face at me.
It's my only
Yeah,
face.
I just said it that way because the prosecutor told me to.
Was that a trap?
You've activated my trap card.
That cute face. I didn't expect him to be so sneaky.
How do you look at that face and not see sneaky?
Also, I really love... Stop calling me kitten. Now, this adorable-ass prosecutor.
Well, cute can mean two things.
Yeah, exactly.
Cute can mean sweet or it can mean cute. Annoying.
Aren't you
insufferable?
Cute.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Yes, exactly.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Thank you.
Go.
Sorry, I was just sending a text back to my dad who called me.
Oh, okay.
Okie smokies. You checked your phone and you were like, oh shit, I got all these messages about all the evidence.
I actually did have a shitload of messages.
Oh, there. See, we can't make jokes. Art, a
Even
life
in real
imitating
life.
art. A bridge up in the mountains, but why meet there?
I was more curious about the time, but okay.
Because it's a very important place to the defendant, that's why.
What do you mean by that, huh?
It's where his hideout is.
If you remember, 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chased onto a bridge, and it was there that he killed his hostage. And the place where all of this occurred is, of course, Dusky Bridge.
Ba-boom!
Yeah, the very place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed Mr. Falls. Huh. Turning to the scene of the crime. How nostalgic.
That's where
Poetic
she was
as ever.
brutally murdered. We can skip that for the moment.
I love how Tadog is just like bemused about everything.
Yup.
Where did he get a car? Yeah.
Mr. Falls had a car then?
Well, the bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by car. I mean, how else, right?
Then
No,
what happened to the
you're
victim's
missing,
car?
You're missing the point. God.
What?
Are you always going to be like this?
What? Are you always gonna be like this, huh?
No, I'm totally not. Of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light.
Huh. Car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves, huh? Someone make my opinion for me.
Is this guy sure about how he feels about anything?
Someone make a
Do you
YouTube
have an
essay.
opinion? A mind of your own.
Do you think?
This... God damn it, Dad.
What?
Do you want to know what he called me for?
What did he call
What?
you for?
A place that I have never been, for a foodstuff that I do not eat, is on sale. Harder House has Totino's Party Pizzas for 99 cents.
Thank you?
Well, it could be somewhere you eat now.
We have never discussed either of these things.
Thank Cardi.
Clearly your dad's been replaced by an alien.
And he just called me out of the blue for that.
I'm gonna hear him now. I've gotta tell you about these party pizzas.
The thing is, my dad knows that we stream, so now he's just using any excuse to fuck with me.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Yes.
Oh, goddamn. Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there.
I'm trying to see if there's anything. Are those scratches on the trunk
Oh, up by
Sure
the...
look like it.
by the lock?
yeah.
Why would he scratch it if he had the keys? It's on his car. Whoa, that is a. They're dead.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Uncomfortable.
I mean, Valerie's probably pretty comfortable now that, dead.
Yeah.
She looks fine to me, to be honest.
She was stabbed in the back, correct?
This is all a movie, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
The judge chair drains brain power. It's the only way we keep the lights on.
For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back.
We're talking about a woman here. Also,
What?
what the fuck does that? You are really reaching here. God.
You can't tell from this photo, but the knife was stuck in her back, nice and firm.
I promise you.
That's what's propping her up.
The condition of the body was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of this car?
Yeah, body.
Here's a photo of the trunk. This is a weird way of presenting this screen. I've never seen the screen presented like this before.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, but yes, absolutely, I'm gonna
past.
press on that.
This is just what 2012 looked like. What did the defendant have to say about this photo?
What he always says, ma'am.
This is Gumshoe.
I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing. Just like all criminals, that's exactly how he sounds.
Nothing.
Like big babies.
Nothing, huh? I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we know he stole a car. Do you mind if I add nothing to the...
Add nothing. Add nothing.
I'm gonna add
This is
the
the second
judge...
to last case.
The judge saying nothing to the fucking collage. Give me just a moment.
So when people ask, what are you doing at 12 p.m.? 12 p.m.? 12 p.m. It is 12 p.m. on stream days. Nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't even respond to my dad, but he sent me another text just now, knowing that I'm on stream. That is less than $1.
Fucking dad, Jesus Christ.
My dad is a goddamn hero.
There goes my hero. Alright, let me,
Oh, fuck.
let me add nutting to this.
I forgot about Happy Gumshoe.
The one
It's-
time
I was
time
gonna say,
he's
it's
ever
singular
so
been
time.
infrequent that, yep.
I think something like there? Yeah, that'll probably be good.
If you put it directly under "suck it up," I'm going to lose my shit.
Prepare to have your shit lost.
Equally
That's all
good would be it underneath, just underneath Larry, like between Larry and Payne, because they're nutting.
I'm picturing this as nutting, by the way.
Yeah,
As
me
in
Oh
too.
the
yeah, I mean,
act of
yeah,
nutting.
things can be two things at once. It can be both.
No, they can't. It's not anymore.
Not in 2012.
Not in 2012. This is
Nuance
slang
hadn't
for
been invented
ejaculation
yet.
and nothing else.
The world was about to end. Everything means everything. Anyways, you don't want to think about Larry nutting?
Me neither.
Yeah, me
No
neither.
one does.
It's just what he says. Always says, Yana. And then he always says, sorry, I told you a lie. No, or something like that.
Do all criminals speak in uwu?
Well, in any case, it seems he was caught and arrested.
Precisely. All criminals speak in uwu.
Oh god.
Alright, here's a photo of the trunk.
My
but I don't see anything
NCIS
strange.
episodes didn't prepare me for this.
Can I
You
present the photo itself?
I mean, you could. I don't know if that's what you do.
Cause like, I want to point out the scratches on the fucking trunk, cause this clearly isn't his car. Like the one he stole, because the one he stole still had keys in it, so he could have just opened the trunk with that.
Let's check our evidence real fast.
Car's over there. There's just the one car that's marked here. Which is super important, I'd say.
I would imagine.
Oh, let's see. Talk to Dolly. Yeah, again. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out.
Wear
You
white
missed the
scarf
important
for
thing.
identification.
Oh, I see.
Do you see a white scarf on her?
No, you're right.
Witness.
What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Faye?
I'm sorry. I totally forgot
Oh
what
my
I was going
God.
to say. This is the first time I've ever actually had to address someone like that.
Gah! You should have practiced more coming to court. Don't you know? Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like this.
Stay there, little kitten. Or say there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy?
Fuck
I am
you,
not
also,
role-playing
yes.
with you. I have been through this. We are not role-playing anymore. Not in court.
That is the
Aw.
face of someone who roleplays. Look at him.
Oh God, yeah.
But candy, though?
Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee.
What?
She's not here, but no. I drank coffee when I was fucking 12. You can drink coffee
Yeah.
whenever the fuck you want,
Far
dude.
too young.
Damn it, he's right. I haven't reached the legal coffee drinking age. Shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective.
Oh, did you remember now? It's okay, I'm still happy. I
This
swear.
phone.
Not for long.
Not if I have anything to say about it. You said that there was nothing particular about it. Is that correct?
Peculiar.
Peculiar,
I said
even.
there was nothing peculiar, not particular, but yeah.
Oh, fuck! NCIS didn't prepare me for this! Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim.
I'm starting to think those dramas were scripted.
The note?
It very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus this special request.
Weird.
I have one very simple question for you, Detective. Where is the white scarf?
In the muffler, obviously. Please.
I can't seem to find it in this photo.
Please don't tell me it's in the muffler.
I don't know. But knowing our track record. Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am.
And you stopped there. You should have looked for it.
Your silence is
more.
Your
Your
silence scares me, Marina. The caller told her to wear it to identify herself, so I'd expect her to do just that. Well, Mr. Edward, what do you do?
Edward? Good God, what a new and creative way to butcher my name.
Hey, Bitsy, yes, I hope you liked the video. I hope everyone liked the video. It's getting pretty good viewership so far, which makes me happy.
Hey, I liked it.
Remember the case that you're referencing, Connor, was written after the entire trilogy.
Yeah.
Yes. So, wait. So that one,
Yeah.
Anyways.
I see the defense is a little lacking. In the shoulder department, you're just not wide enough for this court of law.
I'll get shoulder pads. I'll show you.
Then you'll be a worthy opponent. The scarf you were searching so desperately for. Is it this one, perchance? This
No.
light blue one?
No, it isn't, though.
Oh,
Where'd you find that, sir?
Don't you fucking dare.
On Dusky
Okay,
Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation.
It's
Oh,
just
legit.
off-white. Meanwhile,
Robin's egg.
Meanwhile, a phoenix somewhere, fucking phoenix is just like drawing stick figures with paintbrushes and watercolors, and just like has an epiphany. Like, I decided to conduct my own investigation. I should take up law.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Cause you would have stopped me.
Because I forged the evidence, dumbass.
Also, please replace satchel with the correct word.
I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal purse.
I meant trash can, but that works too.
No, Phoenix is the garbage human being. He uses the trash can.
No.
Edgeworth has style.
Edgeworth
Yeah.
He has an
has
evidence.
a purse, but he calls it a satchel.
And it's fucking designer.
Yes.
It's a designer purse that he refers to as a satchel. Okay, I can roll with this.
Yeah, exactly. That he
It's
keeps
the
all of his
safest.
very real evidence in.
It's the safest place I know. My satchel. That hotshot with the purse sure has a flair for the dramatic. It's not exactly white as the caller requested.
But that detail clearly doesn't matter.
It's more of a sky blue.
But as you can see, it's close enough for what it was intended for.
It's my favorite color.
It looks like it spent some time in the mud, eh?
Not surprising. It was drizzling on the mountain that day.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Prosecutor Ashworth.
He was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time. I really need to take this sweatshirt off.
Yeah, I might have to take my layers off too. It's a little hot. The court will accept this scarf into evidence, don't you know?
Why don't you just wear nothing like I am?
That's a bad idea. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna just turn this thing real quick.
This is more difficult than I thought it'd be. Oh fuck.
Well, here, you can take a moment while I go to the bathroom. Let me just like go to the next screen so there'll be music. Or, I
Okay,
guess
my
not.
headphones are back on. That was a
You wanted-
little more technically difficult than I thought it would be.
You wanted music, but all you got were my dulcet tones. Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing herself...
Well, you've doomed yourself, Austin, because your dulcet tones are going to be the only thing that entertain the audience while I go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Oh,
well,
no.
I could have. Why didn't you time that to
I tried to, but you had your headphones off.
Oh, no.
Also, Sydney, no, I did not beat it. I yeeted it. Anyways, BRB, everyone, don't go anywhere. Woo.
Oi, Connor. if you want me to entertain the chat, get me water.
Sure.
Alright, so here I am. Ask me anything, chat.
No, it's Edgeworth. I said Edgeworth's dulcet tones.
Oh, okay. Ask me anything, chat. I'll answer in character.
Edgeworth, A&A.
Yes, thank you, other Edgeworth.
You're welcome. Primary Edgeworth.
No, I have not finished Ace Attorney 3 yet. And yes, light blue and white are exactly the same color. I don't know the capital city of Norway, I've only been to Germany. And the way I stay edgy is through constant, dedicated effort. I read nothing but internet comments every night before I go to bed.
Good God.
I play Shadow the Hedgehog every day.
You monster.
Inside you, there are two Edgeworths. One is gay and the other is gay. Why do I wear glasses in Ace Attorney 5? Because I like them. They're lensless. I am that much of a hipster.
Back and far more well ventilated.
What do you think of French people? I think that they're French. That is all. There is one French man that I have dealt with, and I feel sorry for all French people that he exists. Do you have a crush? Do I have a crush on some hedgehog-like person? I have never met any person with hedgehog-like qualities.
Why is that what I walked back in on? Anyways, alright, we're going now.
Is Shadow the Hedgehog the best video game ever made? Shadow the Hedgehog is the best piece of entertainment in history, ever.
It fills my niche completely.
Completely.
Anyways,
Shadow the Hedgehog. That's what gets me off. Do you understand?
Can we please move on? Good God.
You told me to entertain the
Yes,
chat. This
and
is
now
what they asked for.
And now the time is over. It's time to begin the trial to continue it, please.
Oh, Detective Atme, I didn't think you existed yet.
Continue.
I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Faye? Why are you the one holding this up?
Boy, I would like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck and choke him.
First of all, holy shit. And secondly, what was that about Shadow the Hedgehog? Why did you go on like a 3-minute rant about Shadow the Hedgehog?
Very good. Now, if we're done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively, and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Falls did indeed meet on the bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred there.
That sounds quite promising. I can't wait to hear all about it, huh?
Oh, fuck.
Everything is moving at his whim.
What are you looking up?
Don't you mind me at all.
I'm scared.
You sound gumshoe happy right now. I don't know.
Barely?
In the past 7 years, not a single other game has matched its brilliance. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Why are you still looking it up?
I'm not looking it up anymore. I just looked it up. It came out in 2005.
Oh, you had to look up the date? Okay.
I looked up the release date so that he could state exactly how many years of disappointment have happened after Shadow the Hedgehog.
Truly was a dystopian future.
Anyways, go on, please.
Don't forget, kitten. There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius.
A genius, huh? I'm the adult here.
Yeah, actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows her wearing the scarf, sir.
How do you... Never mind.
It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind, stabbed her in the back. You know, from in front of her.
Yeah.
That must have been when the scar fell off.
Looking at this photo, you really get the sense that this bridge is very high up.
It is about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below.
No, 40 feet drop, which is not how you say that, but...
Yeah, but Edgeworth would say it correctly.
Fair. Mr. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway, eh?
I did.
Do you like it?
Photoshop is a powerful
It's 2012, which means I don't have to pay a monthly fee to use Photoshop.
For all of my evidence,
Let's just say that it was a well-intentioned third party.
a handsome,
potential witness.
sultry, shadowy third party.
So why isn't this person in the courtroom, huh?
Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify.
But
At all.
that's,
Period.
But you can...
The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor.
It's a broken baby bird, Your Honor.
Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel her to testify.
Oh, it's Dahlia.
Who's Dahlia? I've never heard this last name Hawthorne in my life. Wait, shit.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Very, very delicate. It's Larry. So
It's emotionally delicate.
As you can see, Terry Falls had both the motive and the opportunity. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge.
Aha, the truth is becoming clear to me now.
Huh?
Holy shit, that took you a few minutes.
Yes, it's quite obvious. He's clearly guilty.
Not again. That's not fair. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet.
Huh?
What do you mean,
I said ha.
I said, huh?
I
Aha!
translated it. I speak Canadian.
I'm an interpreter. There was an eyewitness who took this photo was accidentally taken by the witness. Okay, so here are a couple things I want to look at. I'm not presenting it just yet. I'm looking. A crime photo. I want to look at the Dusky Bridge map. Okay. So where could this photo have been taken from?
Well, you see the angle that it's
I was
at.
gonna say we see the edge of the cliff and the angle that it's at, which means, as far as I can tell, the only place this picture could have been taken from is on the other side of the kind of like wall there, the 5-yard wall, so to speak here.
Yep.
Which means, why would she have turned around? There's no way he could get back. And she was on the other side of him. It doesn't make sense. But I think I might
Hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Well, you think on that.
I'm not sure. I feel like I might be overthinking this.
A little bit. I don't know this trial, but if I had to guess, considering how the rest of the game has gone, I think you might be getting too focused on, like, getting ahead, whereas you need to fucking breadcrumb it for everyone.
That's right. That's fair. All right, let me look at everything else. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind.
That we at least have.
I feel like this is probably enough.
Let's see here.
It's a bridge. How would he get behind her? And she wouldn't go the other way because you can't go the other way.
Really? No? That's stupid. No.
Okay.
However, we do present on this.
Okay, maybe the bridge map?
No, because there's no proof that they're facing away. The witness photo would make the most sense, but that's not what apparently we present.
February 14th, 2021. The scarf?
No, we just got that, and let's be blunt here, we don't really know.
Died from blood loss. The victim the criminal shoved the victim down from behind us. How is that not the witness photo that we presented?
Yeah, I know, but it's apparently not. That makes no sense to me. That bothers me.
I have no idea what to present here.
Yeah, I'll just tell you. Crime photo.
Oh, what?
Yeah. The witness photo makes more sense because it has clear proof that her back was not turned to him.
Is it because of the hat, maybe?
I don't know.
So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct? I wasn't on the other side of the room looking for something.
And fog, too. Did you find what you were looking for?
I super didn't, and I do need to find that. Very important. I need more. Well, I have some evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere.
Who said soggy? I don't like that word.
This is the photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk.
Considering the conditions at the scene of the crime, something isn't right.
Oh yeah, her coat looks fucking pristine, that's fair.
It's a grody word.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wish I could have been here to help you with that.
Yeah, we were focused on the pushing her down from behind thing. So we were we were really bothered by the fact that the witness photo, which proves that he wouldn't do that, wasn't what we present.
Well,
yeah.
Please enlighten us to what isn't right. What isn't right about this photo in the trunk, and it doesn't fit with the conditions of the weather in the photo in the trunk of the day? Her coat would be my guess.
I would assume.
Naturally, the answer is right here.
The victim's coat? As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it.
That's exactly what's strange.
Ah?
Remember the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day?
Your Honor, he clearly teleported right behind her and used his stand to knock her off the bridge and proceeded to tell her nothing personal, kid. His ball. That's his ball is his stand.
It was drizzling and foggy. Dusky bridge was all wet.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personal. Nothing personnel, kid.
Holy shit.
If the victim had really fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge.
Yeah.
Then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud. Bridge mud.
That's bridge mud, huh? The other day I fell on a muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled. Playoff
Some of that's
beard?
still in there.
Sorry, that just took me aback.
My beard's supposed to be white, you know.
Cool. I do admit that the crime scene was
quite
wet.
The white mud on the street.
I'm going to go to jail for murdering this judge. I do admit. You know what? No, fuck you. I quit. You win. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm fucking gone. I'm fucking leaving.
Oh wow, he's fucking leaving.
He left.
Oh god. How cute.
So, it turns out my car was stolen, so I don't really have anywhere to go.
That's pretty shitty.
I guess I'm just gonna stay here and finish the trial.
Did you check for any corpses in the back? I hear that happens sometimes.
I mean,
meanwhile,
I would if I
is
saw it.
joyriding, like Ferris Bueller, like driving down the street style of joyriding in the fucking forger car.
So I guess I'm just stuck here now.
Anyways,
fuck me. If Your Honor had fallen in the shower instead of on a muddy street, his gorgeous hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet but not muddy.
I really thought he said lethal league for a second.
Dude, I want to see just a competition of men with judge beards slapping each other to death with them.
Fortunately, I still have yet to test that. I have not washed in several weeks. Still, your point is well taken.
Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day?
The surface of the bridge, huh?
Ah, jeez, if only...
Can I prove it was muddy?
A real man wouldn't stand for a taunt like this.
Neither would a real woman.
Huh.
In the year 2012. Of course I can.
Oh shit. Oh
You
fuck
got-
me. Oh damn it.
Listen here, kid, you gotta understand something. When I use a real man, I'm basically just saying dude. It's just a gender-neutral term for me.
Listen here, kitten. Allow me to explain feminism.
Hey, listen here, kitten. Allow me to explain down at you. Excuse me. Does anyone have a stool so I can be above her?
Here's the evidence that proves that the The evidence is this scarf.
Ah.
It should be obvious. If the scarf fell into the bridge and got this muddy,
Huh. Well, unfortunately for you, that is forged evidence. Oh shit.
Fuck!
it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud.
No, I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo.
Whoa!
You wanna try that fucking again, bitch?
Whoa!
You
And
little
on that-
fluffy neck bitch, you wanna come over here and say that?
What the fuck?
Okay, are you surprised that Edgeworth said that?
A little, yes.
I mean, he did used to be a colossal asshole. We already know that
Yes.
canonically.
Yeah.
He's same to you, buddy.
I mean, fair also, though. I'm gonna fight back at you, bimbo.
You goober, you.
Yo, that's not an okay thing to call anyone in this context or ever. I will call anyone
Objection.
whoever the fuck I want.
Objection.
Aw.
It was totally acceptable when I was a child. Therefore,
It's my upbringing. I'm not apologizing.
God, I hope someday that there's some spiky twink across from me who enjoys being called a bimbo.
Oh, God!
I would like to take this opportunity to apologize to exactly nobody.
I'm sorry if you felt offended.
Douchebag Edgeworth is fun to play again. I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction?
Uh-huh.
For every contradiction, there exists an explanation.
Did Mia just call Edgeworth a bimbo? Yes, actually.
Yes.
And a goober. And a fluffy necked asshole.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's look at what the explanation in this case may be, shall we?
Alright. Like he's really giving me a choice here.
I like how she doesn't actually, like, fucking flinch like Phoenix does. She just
Yep.
keeps her composure.
Yup.
It's almost like she's the talented defense attorney.
Kitten, man, woman.
You're doing pretty good. For a little kitten.
I'm literally going to kill you.
Okay, look. How is that? Which would you prefer?
Literally.
Kitten or bimbo?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you value your eyes?
Listen, all I'm saying is me jokingly calling you kitten is not the worst thing you've been called in court today.
That doesn't make it okay. I'm just letting you know.
No,
it can be worse.
Yes.
I'm only the second biggest asshole in the room, just letting you know.
There's an actual convicted felon over here, and then here I am with my cup of nonsense.
Hey, Gumshoe, you looking for a partner? Oh, I want the buddy cop comedy with Mia Fey and Dick Gumshoe.
Ghost Mia and Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Ghost. Isn't that? I'm pretty sure it's the plot of Ghost Trick. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's the plot of Ghost Trick.
Probably.
It feels right.
No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a lie. Either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence. It's one of those three.
Oh, it's one of those three.
what you just said now. I'm not sure I like that.
That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the coffee aficionado over there who said it. And his big, dumb, stupid face and his coffee candies.
This court is not in the habit of accepting false candy.
Yes, I'll give one to you later, Your Honor. Blame it on him, though. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into the court.
What? I would never.
No, you've got me all wrong. It's just evidence that I made so that I could win.
Wink,
It's
wink.
still legit.
It's just fake evidence. Wink, wink.
It's not fake, it's doctored.
Wink, wink.
I didn't spend all this time getting my doctorate in law. Is that a thing? If not, that's a thing that I've made.
Law MD. I'm the law doctor.
Coming to NBC, Law Doctor.
I mean, he became a fucking defense attorney at 20, which is illegal as shit. What's to say he didn't also become a doctor?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I thought being a doctor would help me understand.
Can we please go?
Investigate
to
things.
prosecute your prostate.
No! Alright, I'm gonna stop this right now. We won't let him. We'll expose that his evidence is the flimsy scam that it really is. I thought it said
Yes.
filthy for a minute. The
It's a short
filthy
trial. We have
scam!
to-
Okay, so it's either the
The
body
false
in the
evidence
trunk,
in this case is
the
the
witness's
witness's
testimony,
photo,
or
the
witness's
body in the
photo.
trunk, or the witness's testimony.
Thank you. Okay,
You're
so
welcome.
the testimony, the witness's testimony. Are we referring to Gumshoe, or are we referring to obviously Dahlia?
Obviously, Dahlia.
Okay. The photo, it's safe to assume the photo isn't fake, because that's a lot of work to go through. And
It's
also,
2012. There's no Photoshop.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little bit of an awkward thing to try and prove.
Yeah.
The body in the trunk seems also difficult to fake. Again, the scratches on the
Keep in mind, we
Trunk.
have physical evidence of the body in the trunk and the witness's photo. Whether the photos are doctored is something we can't prove. However, the only thing that we don't have any concrete evidence of is the witness stating something that very clearly goes against what the photo in the trunk
because
show.
the one thing that we know for a fact couldn't have happened here is her being pushed down from behind. And
Exactly.
there's no proof that that happened. So therefore, it has to be the testimony, because the only thing that's saying that is the testimony.
Exactly.
It is a no-brainer.
Wow, thanks for making me feel like
Obviously.
shit for thinking it over, Mia.
It's the witness that's suspicious.
Oh wait, no, we are referring to Gumshoe.
Testimony.
Oh.
This dumb detective pointed out a
Either
crucial
way.
fact.
No.
Oh yes, it's an impression.
The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her back. Now, is that exact sounding testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen?
Yeah, that's what that witness told us. That dumb detective. Oh, wait.
That testimony is filled with holes.
Bullet holes. Bang, bang. I am so done with this.
After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all.
That's true. What?
It's not just true. It's the truth.
What? That means nothing. It's not just true. It's true.
It's not an alternative fact. It's actual
Oh
truth.
god.
If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wonder over there would have called them in the first place.
Your Honor.
Permission to officially refer to him as Boy Wonder from here on out.
Permission to change the text box to say Boy Wonder from here on out. The defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well.
Well, Mr. Edgewood, it appears we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all, huh?
You should brace yourself then. For the brutal truth.
It's elusive. It's nowhere to be found.
Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court.
I love you, cross-examination gun. So Twitch stopped working for you for like 5 minutes. Did you miss anything? We're just pointing out that the testimony's bullshit.
We are prepared to present our witness at any time.
We have loaded her into the cannon that launches directly into the 7-Eleven that makes up this courtroom.
There are no doors to this court, as we all know.
This whole time, every time the screen fades to black when we're in the lobby, everyone slowly climbs into the court cannon.
What is this lore?
Into the 7-Eleven.
What is this shitty fucking lore?
Very well, bring forth your witness at this time. On the cannon!
What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth?
Now let's proceed with the testimony, Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes.
This is it, Mia. The battle begins here.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Witness, what is your name and occupation?
There she be.
Who, me?
Oh, god damn it.
Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter.
Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Hey, when I look at you, how can I, no, I'm not, no,
Can I,
no,
can I
no.
declare mistrial?
No.
Can I declare,
Ooh, wow!
No.
can I declare
Wow!
mistrial on the grounds that everyone here sucks?
Wow!
Nope, not this one, though.
Sorry, actually reading that one was amazing.
What would you do if the camera moved to the witness stand and it was Armstrong? I would have turned on the video
Wow.
game. Ooey, ooey.
Ooey, ooey.
So, is
Oh,
this
you
why
know my
we never see this
Il
judge
Vus
anymore?
plate.
Oh, God.
Uncle Arnie.
No. Armstrong has no siblings, no family, no nothing.
No human connections!
He came into this world exactly the way he is, and he will die
He
that way.
teleported in fucking...
Came into this world as a fancy baby! Ooey, ooey.
I
A
imagine he
fancy,
transported
very
in
bad French baby.
Like Terminator style. Like he just like zapped into reality, and that's just where he came from.
You know, like my baby joke, how wee wee can be spelled 2 different ways?
Yes, I got it. I didn't want it.
W-E, okay.
Oh, I see.
I got it. Can I return it?
How old
No,
is
sorry,
Dahlia
no
right now?
returns. No exchanges, no returns.
Dahlia is 2 young years old, and Judge is 2 old years old.
Hey, not so fast.
Actually, not at any speed.
Where did the dum-dum cop go? We need him.
As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate.
What is this game? What are we even doing here?
I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Speaking correctly, I'll explode.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You're a true gentleman. Okay, I will not say detonate.
Oh, wait. Oh, God, you were serious, weren't you?
Miss Bimbo, you could learn a lot from this man. This gentleman.
Such a gentle man. He sure doesn't act like one to me or any other woman.
Sir,
Ah!
this is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes.
Can you not do that,
You know,
game?
speaking.
Please stop doing that.
Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause.
Also,
Wee wee. Tee.
so, I just realized something.
Hmm?
Edgeworth is a lot like me in regards to how he addresses people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if he
Better-
doesn't... No, if he fucking hates you, he's super polite. Like, you can tell he fucking hates Dahlia, so he's like, oh, please, don't offend her. But then as soon as it's someone that he considers like an actual equal, he's just a humongous
bitch.
douchebag. Oh, hey, Bimbo, what's up? Like,
don't worry, we're all bimbos here. As he pulls out his fucking, he pulls off his fucking lapel, and it's revealed underneath he's wearing a t-shirt that just says slut on it. I wear this 24/7.
like, no,
Much more slut energy is good energy.
Yes. It really just dawned on me now that that's how he operates. He only shits on the people that he thinks are, like, actually competent.
Art imitating life. Now
Wow.
then, may we please have your name and occupation? I don't know why I'm talking like that bimbo over there.
Oh, my name is, Melissa Foster. That's the one I'll pick.
My name is Good Fake Name.
Fake good name.
Don't.
Wait, shit.
Wait, shit. I am a college student.
Add her to the fucking
freshman
court
in
record.
the literature department. Oh, no, I'm too delicate for court record.
There she is.
There she is. 19.
If a camera takes a picture of me, my soul will be stolen.
But I guess her soul's gone then. Witnessed and photographed about the incident. Oh, okay, no, wait. Witnessed and
I'm
photographed.
soulless.
Goodbye,
No, I just take other people's soul.
Sly, I've modified your Binocucom to steal the souls of anyone you
To
photograph.
To capture ghosts!
Anyways.
You were on the scene when that unfortunate event occurred, correct?
And you were the one who took this photo? Is that accurate?
I stole their souls yet?
How can you be so mean?
That wasn't even aggressive. Okay, maybe what we're doing is actually like in this one.
What
right
are you
here,
doing?
This photograph you took.
This was you, wasn't
What are
it?
you doing? You should be looking in the face. Literally just like pressing it into her face, like smothering her with it.
Hey, witness, hey, answer the fucking question.
It's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous. I remember that one NCIS episode where there was a bomb in the photo. Oh my god!
That was a thing.
What?
Oh no, I just made that up. It could be a thing.
Oh my god, it could be.
Okay.
It could very well be a
No,
thing.
Law and Order SVU was your thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The one about rape?
Yeah.
That was my favorite as a kid.
Yeah, weren't you like 12?
Oh, way younger than that. I was like 8 when I
You're
loved it.
like 8 and you loved Law and Order SVU.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Ha-
Next time I'll be forced to penalize you, huh?
Uh-oh. I don't like the turn this has taken.
You look like you don't like the turn this has taken.
What a shame.
Is she staring at me?
You're next.
And you would be?
Huh? I'm the defense lawyer. My name is Mia Fey.
I will fucking end your lineage.
I see. So you are...
Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony, huh?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best.
Also, how did the butterflies fit inside of the cannon?
Who let all these fucking butterflies into the building?
There
Oh,
are
no.
no windows or openings anywhere in the
I
building.
didn't take any silly cannons in. I was flown in by all my tiny butterflies. I'm just too delicate for cannons. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wild flowers.
On the days they look the prettiest, when it's muddy and wet.
Then I noticed there were 2 people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police.
There was a discrepancy in that, I'm pretty sure. Ah, by the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred?
I believe the map would be of help here.
Oh, please don't give specifics.
What if someone was allergic to butterflies?
I was standing right over
fuck 'em.
here.
Well, like,
Ooh.
we let a, yeah, that hurt.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
We let a woman
My
with a
microphone
whip
is delicate.
into this fucking
Yeah.
courtroom, so anything goes, I guess.
Exactly.
This courtroom needed Francisca. This courtroom needed her.
This
Clean up your
7-Eleven
fucking
needed
act.
her.
This 7-Eleven needed Francisca Von Karma.
Also, I like the idea of Edgeworth having a can of bug spray that he just keeps spraying at the butterflies anytime they get near him.
Ugh, it's so pretty and happy. Psh.
Every time
Happiness is illegal.
a butterfly dies, Gumshoe's pride dies. Anyways.
I need to kill all butterflies then.
I was standing in a beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs.
So you took the photo from that location, eh?
I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to.
You know
Oh, I
we can
mean, I brought it
detach-
here today.
You know
Just
you can
the-
detach from the tripod, don't you know?
Oh gosh, I'm just so delicate.
What a nope, not doing that one though. Not at all, nope. Not in the slightest. There's a fucking name tag on it that says Dahlia. Ah, yes, that perfectly describes me. A small but powerful model perfectly describes me, the energy I give
Perfectly.
off.
Not the small part.
No. But I warn you, make the witness cry again and you'll feel the wrath of my gavel, don't you know? Anyways, here
What,
we
like
go.
you'll penalize me? No, I'll smash your fucking head in.
Alright, so we don't want to press needlessly then, I'm taking it.
Yes.
I was just using my camera to
Me
take some pictures.
sad.
However, you don't need to present or press anything. You can present
That's what I
straight
figured.
away.
Then I noticed two people standing up on the suspension bridge. I just wanna relook at my evidence again. Car.
This one, if I recall, shouldn't be too difficult.
Suddenly they started fighting, which goes against what?
And their hair turned yellow and the music intensified.
Dun, 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 and the lyrics were weirdly desynced from the actual the lyrics to the music. Anyways, 4:30 at that bridge. That's when I hurried to the photo that shows the crucial moment.
While they were fighting.
That's not what the photo shows.
Yeah, how about that?
I think I'll go ahead and present the photo. That makes sense to me. We haven't presented it yet. Yep.
Witness. When you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant?
She's actually a bunch of butterflies in a trench coat.
We are Melissa.
Sorry.
You should be.
Anyways.
All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. They're not even taking fighting stances. What is this? Why haven't you presented a photo like this?
Look, totally open. Can be punched from any angle. Unacceptable. I also watched martial arts last night. It was a
Well, you
long
see,
night. It was daylight savings too. That didn't help.
The photo we presented was the only one there was.
Were there no photos of fucking flowers?
But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it.
Ah, ma, do.
Joy!
My apologies, young lady, but Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit,
He can certainly downplay a situation, can't he?
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I used it all up. The film, I mean.
Were
On
there
my
no
point and
other
shoot.
photos?
No
Also,
other photos.
I had one film.
One film from my digital.
You ran out of film?
This photo was the last one.
I was gonna say.
What?
I'll buy
It
that
was the
bullshit.
last one. What can you say?
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, no, well, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the current truth.
I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day.
Off-brand
Two of them.
Blink.
Wait, shit.
Off-brand Blink. Thank you very much for the subscription. I believe that's a new name. Welcome aboard. I hope you're enjoying our absolute crucifixion of this fucking game.
Yup. All the other photos are of the witness herself playing among the wildflowers.
The witness herself? Then who took the photos?
It's on a delay timer.
Well, you see,
Yeah.
my camera has a delay timer feature built in.
So you took photos of yourself?
You selfish
Some sort
asshole.
of self-photographs? Some sort of...
I remember taking some photos of myself once too. It's just like the photo of the first selfie from like the
Sophos.
1800s. Sorry, Sophos?
Selfos. I'm trademarking it here in the year 2012. Please, no details.
It was a dick pic. Anyways, it seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all.
Oh, wait, just a minute.
Nope.
And yes, the carpet matches the drapes in shape. There you go. Now you have to imagine that.
I'm refusing.
Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo.
I sent you my gavel. Please respond.
Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet.
What the
Your
fuck are you
metaphors
talking
are
about?
Do you
So-
not have cameras built into your eyes like I do?
I was talking about your cybernetic eyes. Good
The ones
lord.
that you clearly
Oh,
have.
yes. Of course, my cybernetic eyes. Also, I love how beautiful and poetic your metaphors are and uncoffee related in every way.
I forgot he's here. It's been a while since he said something bad.
What?
Or, I
No,
know.
this is Diego. What are you talking
Diego.
about?
Diego
It's
isn't here.
Diego.
This is
Diego.
This is too God.
Jesus Christ. Let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed. Witness?
Yes, Mr. Judge.
Boy, this guy really is a sucker for sweet talk.
The
You
FBI.
really should not be in this position.
FBI with confused screaming, listening into this trial.
Huh.
I exist.
Sorry, I just heard the FBI screaming internally. I can hear that now. It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
Because she is female.
Yeah, it's sickening how you keep
Yeah, I
saying that
agree.
over and over.
Oh. I was just referring to her, but okay. Fair enough.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
I'm gonna keep doing it, though, just so you know.
God, why do I find it endearing? Ah!
So, okay, we have to present something else on this one. This is an interesting way to do this. The victim turned around and tried to run away, but she only got about 10 yards before she was stabbed in the back. So I'm gonna
No,
check the
10
map real
yards.
quick.
Yeah, you know.
Now, do you
If that's
remember
5
where...
yards, yeah, there's no way you would have seen that.
Do you remember what direction?
Yeah, there's only one way,
Yep.
so yeah, there's no way you could have seen that.
Witness, your testimony is a joke.
Wow, you said better than I ever could. No, the judge doesn't have a last name. He's an entity, and its name is Judge.
Oh, what? Bye. I just...
Miss Faye, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry, huh?
I don't fucking care. One short testimony and 2 bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You say there were 2 contradictions?
It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of this area. According to her testimony, the 2 of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then,
She would have hit a dead end, huh?
you said 10 yards, but she couldn't have even ran 5. Damn it! Because Dusky Bridge is collapsed on that side.
What does all of this mean, huh?
It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it.
This beautiful... Nope.
Wow. So, you know how I was calling you kitten? I did that mostly as a joke. With her, she actually sounds like a cat dying, so maybe I should just stick with calling her that.
Yeah.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion.
That diagram is bullshit. Watch as I draw another one with crayon.
No,
What do you
colored
mean?
pencil. I'm a man of class.
Yeah.
There's one major mistake in this diagram.
What did you say?
What are you referring to, huh?
It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It was a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints on it.
So you're saying...
I'm saying that even though the bridge is currently in disrepair,
Oh.
there's no evidence that can prove
Oh,
that the
fuck
bridge was
you.
broken during the incident.
I'm a smarmy little fucker. You can't talk That's ridiculous.
I agree. Oh, well, yeah.
You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo.
Before you go and check for yourself.
I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence.
Guilty, I guess, huh?
Huh. That guy's good.
Huh? What do you mean?
He
You-
planned
you
it from
don't-
the beginning.
You don't. Why are you paying attention to him? What?
As Edgeworth is slowly writing up a new autopsy report.
He's a genius, all right. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy.
I mean, he's okay. What? That coward?
Well, Miss Faye, it seems you've once again made a reckless accusation. With the
Kid,
evidence
tech-
we had...
Kitten, tactical planning is not cowardice.
It is in my book. I just started today. You're gonna have to tell me if I've done something correct.
I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful next time.
No! Who lives on a pineapple?
It was actually completely your fault, you useless child. Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all that my screen died yet again, goddamn. What it was that the witness actually saw.
Indeed. All right, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony, huh?
But it's so hard to go
Fuck
on.
you! Fuck you! That's not a thing you're supposed to say, Judge! We're all on your side, Miss Foster.
You did judge me.
Oh, Lord. There's no need to worry, just tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, this court is stacked so much in your favor you couldn't possibly imagine, huh?
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. Vroom vroom. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden.
Bullshit.
He couldn't just leave the body on top of that bridge. I'm so sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what happened and what I saw, and not about what a terrible murder man he is.
Witnessing violence must have been difficult, huh?
Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up.
If he accepts this testimony as it is, we're finished.
Don't say that.
Oh well.
Kidding.
Maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home. They make a really great mocha latte.
There's this weird French guy
Can
who
I drink
runs
that? This trial isn't over yet. My birthday's next week, and I'll be able to drink coffee.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, Miss Faye, your cross-examination, if you please.
Which part, the birthday thing or the court not being over? Yes.
The contradiction is staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on the attack.
Okay.
Rawr.
Rawr.
That's my kitten.
Rawr.
Rawr.
I guess I'll roleplay now. Okay, so then he carried her over to the car. I feel like we can just present the map. Am I getting ahead of myself on that?
I do have one thing that is apparently not required, but is a reference to a future thing.
Okay.
Just press statement 4.
Okay.
which is he couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge.
Yeah, I am curious.
Just odd.
Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge hidden in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it?
Yes, but that mountain is famous among hikers. The secluded mountain way, the mud, the broken down shitty bridge. Hikers love this thing.
The weird girl rolling around in flowers as a camera takes photos of her.
Skiing behind the cliff, taking a surprising number of people go up there.
But it's February, right? And it was raining that day, correct?
There is also a small temple and a channeling dojo
Oh.
there. That won't be relevant at any. You know those monks. They just love cold, isolated, McDonald's-related places.
I think the witness is trying to say that the corpse could have been found at any time. Why he didn't just roll it off the bridge and into the waters, I'll not... Wait, shit, I'm not supposed to say that.
That's
Wait,
what I
shit,
did with
thank
those
you.
bodies I hid.
Besides, the witness is merely reporting what she witnessed with her own eyes.
Okay, I see.
Cyborg eyes.
Alright,
So, yeah, this one I feel like we can just present the map. Because there's no way she could have seen that. Because the car is hidden behind the wall.
How about that?
Or not?
Your Honor, what do you think of the witness's statement? It's correct, isn't it? Fuck, I fucked up, didn't I?
I don't think anything of it. How about you?
I guess I don't think anything of it either.
Then we don't have a problem. But we do have a penalty. Huh?
Oh, fuck. There wasn't a problem, couldn't he just let it slide? In court?
I'm just gonna press X.
Law! You personally witnessed that?
Yes.
Did anything strange happen when he did that?
Well, I don't know if you'd call it strange or not. But that's when the victim's scarf fell off.
You mean this scarf?
Sure.
her words match what we found at the scene. I don't see any problem.
It's good and solid testimony. Stop asking questions.
Okay, now that one. Try presenting on that, because we did just mention he could have just rolled the body over.
Oh, okay.
A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that. Haven't we all been there? However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found.
Well, what was it?
Take another look at the map of this area, and you'll see how. See, the body disposal unit.
The eagle would eat the body. The eagle that lives in the river.
When he's out for his jogs, he really needs the protein. There's a river right below. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river.
Oh shit.
For those who are not aware, Eagle River is a well-known good position, kind, powerful. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
Oh, that's exactly what he sounded like.
In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at that same spot above Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every killer would have tossed the body into the water.
I know that's what I did. Wait.
Sam's eating well tonight.
Order, order, order. I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye, eh? But I must admit, it does seem to be odd to not throwing the body into the river. Well, Mr. Edgewood?
How sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a
What
dip
the
in the river
fuck?
herself.
That's right, I just told you to go kill yourself.
I'm
After
so
all,
edgy.
it's almost like I'm a bad person and my name is motherfucking Edgeworth. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature.
What are you talking about? I hate the outdoors.
My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
Ah, quite true. Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all.
But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous.
Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car.
That's certainly consistent with what the witness told us. How could she have seen it, though? Please, can we get to that point?
Please, witness, go on with your testimony.
I'll try.
All you have to do is tell us only what you saw.
Only.
Otherwise, the mean lady will yell at you again.
Who is he talking about? Oh, shit.
What mean lady is there?
All right, I'll do my best.
Who's he talking about? Is he talking about that fucking security guard? Oh, shit!
He picked her up in his arms,
shit.
carried over to the car. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You can't have seen that. How can I prove that she can't have seen that?
Now we can start
What?
focusing on how to prove that she can't see it.
Why is it not the map again?
It could be the map again.
Yes, okay, good, thank you, finally.
It was either the map or the witness's photo.
Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time.
Done what?
Made a crucial mistake.
I have extended legs I saw over the cliff. A crucial mistake, huh? Like what, Miss Faye?
I was walking on stilts.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
I pointed my selfie stick up and over the...
Damn, selfie, that's so much better than selfo. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own cyborg eyes?
We have to finish this so I can get to the patent office. Stat!
Yes, and?
It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken that photo from, that day, is here. It took a second to load. Do you see what I mean? Even if you tried to see the car.
I used my butterflies to fly over the cliff and watch what happened.
This outcropping, this
Outcropping.
crappy, crummy place. This outcropping of rock is directly in play.
Your Honor, that diagram is flawed. We have no proof that the car actually was there. This is we drove the car there just for an artistic liberty. The car could really have been anywhere.
That map is outdated. Here, take this updated map of the area.
It's just
And the
whited
entire
out.
wall is gone. The entire brick wall. The entire cliff is just gone. That's right, Miss Foster.
Oh, got him.
From where you were standing, you could not possibly see the killer's car.
Oh my god, no. No.
I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock.
No.
However, it isn't so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car.
That's right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's not high at all.
Then why is it on the map?
I was able to see his car just fine.
I'm so sorry. That just
Also,
doesn't
we have
wash
a photo that proves that it's
like
tall.
a car.
Square made the joke before that came up. Your Honor, the rocky outcropping was only at chest height. Now I'm thinking your jokes.
I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes. This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story.
Yeah, there we go.
Tall wall. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge. But the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
Ah!
Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. But still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car.
Order! Order in the court, huh? What's the meaning of all this ballyhoo? The
What
fuck's
the
a
fuck is the
ballyhoo?
ballyhoo?
Yes!
Sorry, I mean, Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions based on facts and logic. The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news, which means it was definitely true. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset.
She
Very upset.
put the tomato juice on the table and everything.
She went out, bought a table, brought it back, and then put tomato juice on it.
She grew the tomatoes herself. It took a full week's time.
She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it.
That's ridiculous.
But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own cyborg eye.
Oh,
Mr. Judge,
what is it?
I think I must have remembered things wrong.
Oh, so this witness is clearly faulty. Well, I guess he's guilty. Case closed.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that.
Have you ever played these games? You could say that all the time. Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect except me.
Nobody's
I live underground.
Nobody's nerfect.
I live underground, not on the face. Indeed, quite true. You know what they say? To err is human, to forgive divine. I've only ever read that quote. I'm inclined to give the benefit to witness of the benefit of the witnessed out here.
What? The benefit of the witness out here?
Oh, holy shit. This is awful. No, I'm just gonna roll with that.
Yeah.
Fuck. Holy,
Mr. Armando.
holy shit, this sucks. Don't look back until the trial's
I
over.
thought you were sticking with that. Okay.
But that wasn't fair.
Okay, then you need to relax. Then you need to remember the other kitten's testimony.
Oh boy, this is him doing an impression of her.
The master impressionist. I mean...
No, remember, this is Bizarro, Godot. He
Yeah,
hasn't...
Yes.
He doesn't... Yeah, it's
You missed a
totally...
lot, Kraz.
Okay. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
Oh my god, you're so good at impressions.
Reminds me of my little cousin who isn't born yet.
Really? Really? Huh, cool. So tell us, how did you know that? How did you know that he broke into the trunk?
Aha! I'm gonna steal that, thank you.
Until you can explain how you knew that. Wait, what? No,
That's
what?
That's what Grossberg said defense attorneys do. We just steal what our superiors just said.
What I was hoping you'd do is just have him start the sentence and then be like, wait, what? And then have you read this sentence as Mia instead.
Can you?
But, oh, okay, I'll still do it. You're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom.
Well, witness?
Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk because there were marks left on the trunk lid. I'm sure they were scratch marks from when he broke into it.
What? Let me see that photo. Yeah,
Photo.
there's the scratch marks I noticed.
Photo.
It's true. These certainly look like scratch marks around the keyhole. It's obvious the trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied?
Never. The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said. Is there a contradiction in there somewhere? Oh,
I'll buy
buy
it.
It doesn't work.
I don't think it works. If he stole
doesn't.
the car, he had the keys.
Yep. Well, unless he hotwired it.
But they said they stole it from they specified that he stole from a couple that was at a red light. So that means the keys were in the ignition.
Yeah. Yep.
Bless you.
I was just saying that it's specifically where he stole it as opposed to the fact that he stole it. You can
Yeah.
steal it and not have the keys. However, the way he stole it, you'd have to have them.
Looks like you finally betrayed yourself.
Betray bien,
What?
if you will.
Uh-huh. You said you were in a field taking photos of wild flowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is, when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally. I've got her.
Huh. I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Fey explained herself.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was she happened to be passing by. She put the corpse in herself. She is the owner of the car. She was at a red light.
Wait. That's not it, is it? That she's the owner of the car?
No.
Okay, because that would be fucking hilarious if it's me. Wait, no, sorry, Melissa, Dahlia, driving angrily, just going, "Hey, Phoenix,
No, Melissa.
Give me back that necklace. Want to give me back that necklace, Phoenix?"
No, the couple. Remember, they didn't meet. Phoenix didn't meet Dahlia until
that's
later.
Right.
But no, the couple was Melissa and her coincidental twin
Her
Dahlia.
Oh yes,
That was the couple.
Also,
They're not related by blood, but they look fucking identical.
I'll be right back.
Melissa and all her butterflies.
Oh yes, her butterflies were the passenger, just making up an amalgamate of a person. Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Don't go anywhere.
Woo, I'll go pee.
And I guess I'm still here. I'm sorry for everyone who's sticking around. Whew. Oh, good. Chat stop. That's fun. Apparently the stream froze a little bit ago. That's fun. That's great. So now I'm back. Now I can listen to all of your insane ramblings. So, you know what? I was gonna say, I can either do more Edgeworth AMA, or I can do, Toe Dog AMA. Which would you prefer? Or even, fuck, I could even do Gumshoe AMA.
Okay. In before we're about to hit the to be continued screen in like half a second.
Yes, actually.
We are?
Yes.
Oh shit. Well, I really had to pee, so it's all right. She
now,
put the corpse in herself is what I'm fairly certain it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
There's
just
only-
keep in mind. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, all right. Just keep in mind, we could finish this trial today.
Let's do it tomorrow,
sure.
honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
Then next time they go AFK tomorrow, it will be Toe Dog AMA.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
There's only
And yeah,
one way that the
we're-
witness.
Let's let her
There's,
talk.
No,
there's only one way that the witness had the scratches since had the chance to see the. No, you fucked me up. Damn it.
Every single
I had it all
person in
prepared
this
in my
courtroom
mind.
has interfered. Is he really red, or is it just me? I don't know, I just noticed. He's like really red.
yes,
That's a
he
very
is.
peach man.
Yes, what is it, huh?
He's pretty peachy.
Naturally. When she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. Person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was Melissa Foster. It was you who did it, wasn't it?
That's ridiculous. I could never. It was the man in the prison garb. He's the one that.
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Falls had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open.
But he stole the car.
From a red light. Yep.
Also,
From
Yes,
a couple
there we
that
go.
had been waiting at a red light.
I feel like I don't know if anyone will mention this, but we should probably throw out there he was accused of murdering someone by throwing their body into the river. Why would he not do it again?
Exactly.
Like
Which means-
it's. Ugh.
Yep. Which means that the key would still have been in the ignition.
Oh, I see.
I should have checked the ignition. I mean, what?
Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. It couldn't have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk.
Maybe he just scratched it because it was fun.
Preposterous. Even suggests that the witness put the body in there.
Also,
Her
hey,
arms
Maria.
are too small.
Hey, how's everyone doing? We're about to end the stream, but that's okay.
Are you sure? Okay, Marina, you know the length of this. Do you think there's enough material for a stream tomorrow as well?
That's what I'm concerned about. I really don't think there is.
Oh.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, fuck it, let's keep going.
Yeah, we might as well just finish it this time and then we'll do something else tomorrow.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a little bit of trial left, but not enough that I think it would warrant like a full.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we'll just keep going then. Fuck it. All right, we're keeping the raid then. Welcome aboard, everybody.
Alright, so... Yeah. If that were true... Fuck. If that were true...
You're getting your
then-
wide boys mixed up.
Then how do you explain the photo that she took? I'm getting my handsome prosecutors mixed up.
Yep.
The corpse could only have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred.
Delay timer, delay timer,
And we already know that at the time she was taking photographs.
delay timer.
Now's your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
Ugh.
There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is, the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. I mean, it was, but then there was a delay, and
Boink.
it sounded better in my head. I don't think you can make a mistake about it. I almost read that as miserable. Take a look at her camera.
You can't make a
Yeah,
Les Mis about it.
It has a timer built into it, even a mini tripod.
Ah, mini tripod, eh?
Almost as if the camera was brought just to take this picture.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Fay? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed.
Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes, she was somewhere else. Exactly, she was not in the field.
Ah, would the defense please explain further?
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering that question will also make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
Well then, please answer the question, huh?
Eh?
Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred, eh?
Eh?
So, okay. Could she have been on the other side of the bridge? Over here? Because
I don't want to just tell you the answer, but you're cold.
Okay,
Yeah,
then by
cold.
the car is the
Cold.
only place I can think
Gold.
Cold. Cold. Warmer. Well, hot. Spicy hot.
of. Wait. Oh, I really wish I could check the fucking photo again. If
Can't you check your evidence?
I cannot.
Oh no, because you're on the present. Yeah.
So she was.
Unless I'm jumping ahead. I hope my memory doesn't fail.
You're not.
Good.
What's to say that she was killed here?
What is to say that?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that implies that is the fucking photo. Oh my god.
Because that body was not wet. Naturally, the witness was right here.
But that's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to look at the photo again.
Yup.
Yeah, because you can't make out the face. You really can't. Order, Miss Fay, what on earth?
Your Honor, if I may.
God, you are just aggressively Canadian.
No, nobody laughed at my catchphrase.
What'd you say?
If I may, sorry, I'm workshopping it. After partying with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. I realize that it's really only a joke that works if okay.
That was a good one there, kitten.
Thank you. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
I understand now.
How asinine. Of course Mr. Falls met with the victim.
How do we know? Look at the photograph that was taken by.
Shit.
The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Falls.
You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. Just wait, Edgeworth.
Oh boy.
Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster.
Me? Oh, right, that's the name I'm using.
Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Falls would have himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
It had also been years.
But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well.
It had also been years.
After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted.
But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what he looked like.
You're just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
Where's yours?
I've got it all right here, in this trash can. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like.
Our fucking trash can has a doily on it.
If only we had anything that proved that he didn't know what Valerie looked like. If only there was something whatsoever.
Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Namely, this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear the scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne.
Even you, Edgeworth. You twink fucker.
Damn it, you saw through my plan.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you're not right in the way you think you are.
What do you have to say to that, Melissa?
Fake tears!
No.
Oh god, she got Thanos.
Yep. She fucking evaporated.
The butterflies dispersed.
Hey, where's Miss Foster, eh?
She's collecting herself in the lobby.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
Is everything okay?
So, like...
Yes, I'm fine.
So, like... Does nobody else hear that? Or are we just going to... Whatever. The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the true criminal.
Well, we have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again, eh? Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and the prosecution are instructed to wait in the same lobby that she's in. I'm sure that I'll be totally fine, eh?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understood.
Very well. This court is in recess. To be
Have fun,
continued
blankets.
Right now.
Right now.
Right meow.
Meow.
Yes.
And you wonder why fuck.
Mick.
And you wonder why I call you kid. It is very difficult doing these two voices back to back.
Yeah, no kidding.
Even when I try to do Edgeworth jokes, I end up kind of making it sound like me. Mr. Bah! Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime,
Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past.
Ups.
Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
The motive,
I mean,
huh?
we know the motive, but we have to prove it to them.
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information. Right.
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing.
What is it? Please tell me.
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy's on death row for.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lied.
Mr. Falls. In that case, tell us more about it.
About what happened
5 years ago.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, I trust you. That day 5 years ago, I dream of it every day.
And every night, when I'm sleeping. And
This
dream.
picture, it reminds me of everything. Bridge looks
Ah, he's an
the same.
insomniac.
Just then,
He only
5
he only
years
sleeps in the morning.
like it could fall apart any minute.
So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Huh. Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
Christ.
It's true. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
So she was 14 years old.
Yeah? How old is he?
Your girlfriend?
It was 20.
Oh
That's
boy!
very uncomfortable. Should be in prison for completely different. As should
Hey,
most
hold on
characters
there.
in this series.
Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name. Oh my god.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
What are you?
How old is Melissa Foster? 19.
Yup.
Girl.
19 now, 14 at the time.
No, remember, this movie's dubbed.
Oh yes,
Oh, right.
of course.
Shut up! See? Come closer, huh? And I kill her! Sorry, but you're not gonna get away the chance to do that. You will not.
Gonna get the chance to get away.
The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first, I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it.
Well, no protect sister, Valerie.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything, all lies, all make-believe. Kidnapping too.
A make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend.
My 14-year-old love. My teen angel. My teen angel.
Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
And that's the only thing wrong with that statement.
cool. It gets worse.
I do anything she says, anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia says. Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie too.
Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia, family rich, jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent her to that. Ask for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer because she knew detective.
Having a police detective in your pocket's a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh?
That doesn't make any sense. There's only 2 of them.
Can't. It's $1 million each. How are you?
Yeah, but the women.
I guess you either get beauty or brains, and you only got the one of... There you go.
Well, that's why I got the. That's why I later got the visor.
I had to cover
It
up
installed
half of my
brains.
beauty in order to have half brains.
And now I'm 50-50, like I like my coffee. 50% black and 50% black.
50% black and 50% blacker.
Caffeinated and more caffeinated.
50% beans. She shoot me for real. Me and Dahlia. Bang.
Sploosh.
I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jumped in river. I don't know
What
what
is with
the
it-
voice to do with this character, honestly. Like, fucking... It's all
He's
over
a
the place
piece of
with
shit.
him.
Like, you don't have
Yeah.
to jump. You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over.
And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence.
I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me.
Well,
Man, Terry Falls! He killed her! He threw her off the bridge! He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below!
That is exactly what she sounded like.
wow, I've never heard her speak, but I'm pretty sure I could do a better impression.
No,
You
that's
are
exactly
great at
what she
impressions.
sounded like.
Thank
No,
you,
I
kid.
mean, exactly.
You're
what
welcome.
Exactly what she sounded like. Why? 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 Why is she lying? That's what I want to know!
So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
That's the pun in his name, yes, Square.
Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask her why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth, that's all.
So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Yeah, like waiting for the police officer to crash his own vehicle.
Exactly.
To crash his own horse and buggy, yes.
Just one thing, Zebra boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls. Where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond.
I heard that a spiky-haired twink ate it.
Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
No, really. I don't know. It gone with Dahlia.
With Dahlia? Whee!
That day, on bridge. Dahlia put it in backpack.
And then Sam took it. I get it. Sam the Eagle has the diamond.
All these years I've been hunting eagle in mind. Now gone with Dahlia, gone forever, into Eagle River. Unrelated, Dahlia professional swimmer.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You can come back in now, we're almost ready to go.
Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her, my sweet Dahlia.
They never found her.
Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia. My
Teen Angel!
My collection of butterflies with
You're-
bright red hair.
You're fucking what? How old was she anyway? Say it.
14? Guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds. Lock this fucking man up!
She plans a fake
Jesus
kidnapping and
Christ.
disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man. Angels these days.
Am I right, gamers?
I'm an
Oh,
alpha
sweet
male
Paul.
gamer.
And gets a one-way ticket to death row. Good. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel? Or is she really a... Satan?
Ba-boom!
It's time, kitten. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now.
My magic is being a bunch of butterflies.
You bet!
The training wheels come off now, Mia. You gotta strike while the iron's hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it.
Also, I am in no way related to Visor Boy that you will know in the future. As
We
Phoenix
have completely different color palettes.
is reading the court record like, but he doesn't have a visor. It can't be him.
Who is this?
Mysterious non-masked man!
Can I tell you something though?
Yeah?
I mean, we all know that To go is goodo.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, my first time through this game, I thought maybe they were supposed to be brothers.
I don't worry, I wasn't sure either because it feels like a weird thing to make a distinction.
I
about.
literally didn't know until after this trial. Okay? You
Okay.
figured it out way faster than I did. It makes me feel very dumb.
And now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls, eh? Witness, are you feeling better, huh?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
You're a brave young lady.
Not this shit again.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook.
That's literally your job.
However, to try to pin the crime on a student is...
What are you talking about? I'm getting everyone here arrested.
What did I do? My witness is not the person on trial here. All I said is bimbo, and you can't arrest people for that yet. It's not 2020 yet. She's an innocent, but, well...
She's a bystander.
She's a bystander who witnessed a violent crime, that's all.
I'm having trouble equivocating here.
What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer, eh?
Her motive, huh?
Eh?
I figured that's what I had to establish next.
Well, Miss
Specifically
Faye,
because I was told that.
do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course.
In 2020, the 3 crimes are murder, wiretapping, and calling someone a bimbo. That's a future I want to fucking live in.
Hell yeah.
Huh. You're still acting as tame as a kitten. Kitten.
I'm not particularly interested, Superbird.
Mr. Armando.
Can you fucking stop?
Listen, a lawyer's someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Wait, what? Listen, a hero is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. You have to put on a smile.
Yeah, don't you remember Mia saying that in the first game?
That's right.
Where do you think she got it? Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots? The mark of a pro.
I want to be that. Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. It's making me all flustered.
Excuse me, may I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like, huh?
I'd like to say something.
Well, you
Some
just
people
did,
here-
so bye.
Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
Since juries don't exist, Judge is the only person whose opinion matters.
I see, yeah? You're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
I am good at manipulating people, yes.
Well, some of the words you said were true. She is a young lady. Far too young, Judge.
Yeah.
It looks like this witness is a real professional.
I was gonna say, that was plenty.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for a click, she lights right up.
Very well then, eh? Let's hear what the witness has to say, eh? Melissa Foster's history.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before.
Okay.
And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Why does she know about that last one? We have not brought that up here.
Yep. However,
Out of the
that's not
country,
where
eh?
you present.
Oh,
Or
goddamn
press, because that would be smart. Precisely. I don't know if you have enough health to continue,
I
taking
don't really.
hits. So, furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Although your health might have been refilled after the break.
I'm not sure. We'll see. Indeed, eh?
You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
My baseball claws. You're right. you bet.
You mean cleats.
You know, you'd be prettier if you smiled more. Yo, dude, I said it in so many words, but, like, come on, dude.
Somehow I have to tie her to his case somehow. I have to...
I was going to say that as fucking Diego, but then I realized, nah, even he would have more self-awareness.
Yeah.
So I chose, fucking teenage edgelord, or, almost teenage edgelord.
Yep.
Okay, you were
He
out
would
there
say it.
before last. Until you entered college, you'd never been to Eagle Mountain before.
So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway?
The muddy flowers? I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, you're certainly
much like
dressed.
Dress
Well,
You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts.
Ooh.
A lie digger.
Oh.
But Mount Eagle is a 2-hour drive from here, and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to.
Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold, yet romantic gloominess.
Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college?
The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life.
Fascinating.
All that matters is that she is a material witness to a crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you. She's really gone too far.
God, you're pathetic.
Miss Faye, you're treading on thin ice
the word
here.
you're looking.
I hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive.
When you're a police officer. Okay, let me think for a second. Okay, let's talk about this.
I've never even seen the mud.
So what country were you living in then?
We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed.
What?
It was a brutal civil war. You know, the Marvel one. She had to try to make her way back home alone. When did Captain America Civil War come out? I know it was after 2012.
2014, I think?
Let's just say it was announced. It was a brutal
2016,
civil
right?
war that was announced.
2016, you're right, yes.
Yeah, because I was gonna say we all saw it together.
Yes, that's
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification conveniently.
What kind of sob story is this?
No questions about her
Right.
personal life.
What do I do? Should I press her for details? Press her harder. Witness. Answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in?
Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish.
You're
What
childish.
country she was in, how mature, and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to this case.
How is this irrelevant then?
I'll connect you to your case.
I've lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never have known Mr. Falls or Detective Hawthorne.
Did we ever say her name?
Yes, I think we've established that point.
Yes, indeed, eh? Well then, shall we add to what you just said? Okay, there we go. The official testimony?
Yes, please, Mr. Judge.
Alright, let me look at this statement then. Naturally, I didn't know either the victim or the defendant. Do we have anything that could...
We have nothing available at the moment, other than testimony, which isn't viable.
You didn't know either person? Are you certain of that?
Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Oh, you're clearly showing it. Oh well, that can't be helped, eh?
Oh, fuck.
Why
Sorry,
is he
that...
just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth?
The first time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct?
Yes, it really was a coincidence.
Okay, so... I didn't know the victim or the defendant until I'd never been...
Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. How did you know about the parts you weren't there for? For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car.
Oh, well, that's...
I'm here to interfere.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing.
Oh, really? And why is that?
The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that at that time, an officer showed her this photo.
That seems like a rather serious mistake.
Huh. Well, that does sound like our police department in this world. That's the oldest trick of the
Again,
prosecutors.
you keep saying things that are better than what he's saying.
That's fair.
That's not fair.
No, it is fair.
That wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day.
How do you know about this?
A grudge? How do you know about this?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep hatred against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful.
Press harder on this.
You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What do you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That much is true. He's truly a bitter man, eh?
This is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement?
Have it added to the testimony, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Your Honor! What the witness said just now was tremendously important.
You are honor.
You are honor. Please add it to the
Oh, wait,
testimony.
is that what it said? It did
I
say
don't know.
Y-O-U apostrophe
No,
R-E?
it was the,
Oh, okay.
no, it was the correct you are.
Prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point.
No, that's not what no, oh god.
Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a
Can I
white...
present on this, or should
Yes,
I?
you can. Present away.
Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took.
Oh, I see.
It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Ah, you're talking about this scarf right here, eh?
Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing.
I've got her now. Just don't mess with her. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following.
I guess I'm lucky I was
What? That?
This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me.
Well, it was foggy that day, and raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white.
She's colorblind, I don't fucking know.
Listen, there's so many things that are wrong here, but fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Let me go through the list. Hang on, I wrote down ideas. Somewhere here. Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance, eh? It's true the scarf doesn't look white, but,
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is...
I guess I could present... wait. No. The victim's note. She saw the note.
Yup.
Witness, have you ever seen this note?
No, no, never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason you would have.
I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scar. Ah!
Witness, you knew what this note said. There's no other possible reason for you to mistake the scarf's color. Well, Miss Foster.
If that is your real name.
No!
I need a...
Order, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation,
Please stop saying A after every order, Jesus. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
Did you say one more person, eh?
That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten?
Yup.
Yup.
The third person that knew the contents of the note was...
I like how they're not even trying with this because they know the audience knows.
Yeah?
And that person is... Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne. I had never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name. Right there. On
What's
this
it?
paper.
So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne?
Miss Fay must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
That, first of all, that's literally what we do. And secondly, it says it on the note! The dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Fuck, she's using my forged evidence to her advantage. Killed in a crime? You don't mean...
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
You said she was... killed. But was she really?
What are you implying?
Hey, Vsauce, Mia here. You say she was killed, but was she really?
Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago. When she fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found.
I added it to my collection. Wait.
She was declared legally dead 5 years ago, and as we
Therefore,
all
she
know,
should be shot on sight.
Same day.
if she turned out alive, then, we just kill her.
Shot on sight, exactly.
It would be illegal for her to be alive.
That's basically what he's saying.
As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead.
Yeah, that makes it easier to start a new identity.
But the fact remains that her body was never discovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Check your court record, everyone. Melissa Foster, I believe you are the same age?
No, I'm 30.
Even you couldn't. Miss Fay, you're not saying.
Fun fact, you legally cannot kill someone who is legally dead. It's just functionally impossible. Because as we know, law is fact in this world.
Yep.
But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is, in fact, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Huh. Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire.
Oh, yeah.
But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
How do you know my second identity?
I completely understand that metaphor.
Wait,
If I can
really?
expose her true nature, yeah, I think I'm really starting to plug into your personality. I
Holy
can turn
shit.
this whole case on its head.
I make up these metaphors as I go. They're not supposed to actually mean anything. I'm just actually insane.
Now is my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth scream.
And somewhere else, Phoenix just got really irrationally angry.
Witness, just who do you think you are?
I'm.
I didn't think it'd come to this.
Here's some more withheld evidence.
That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Magna, welcome aboard.
Yes, I understand.
What the fuck is up? Just happy about my new video, and also that we're fucking destroying this case. We're blitzing through it.
Woo.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself, huh?
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far.
You don't mean you're withholding more fucking evidence?
It's my thing, until I become a good person.
Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all our witnesses.
What did he say?
Huh. Looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way! But then why?
He's an asshole.
If he hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Now, if you'll excuse me as I prime this pistol and aim it directly at my feet. But I thought, she's dead! She
We
can't be
thought
alive!
so as well.
No, but you-
Well, as you can see,
No, I don't think you understand, Edgeworth. Hey, you can only be dead or alive, huh?
Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
because 2 mil.
Edgeworth?
That has nothing to do with the current case. Please stop trying to
has a
win.
lot to do with it.
Please stop
stop
looking
trying
through the
to win.
holes in this case.
She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at another murder scene.
Coinkadink.
Really, Miss Fay, your strategy is clearly obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win,
Jesus Christ, Edgeworth.
at any cost.
How dare you?
Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed.
Huh?
But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious, her big sister. Miss Fay must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
Fucking what?
God damn it. I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic for some reason. Miss Fay, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What reason could this beautiful, small child have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see, I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me.
Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
Oh my god. No, that wasn't me. It was the crazy coffee addict. That one. God, why are you still looking me in the eyes?
I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man.
I'm going to shoot you in the eyes.
Huh. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
That's just my default. She's very nervous. I am sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me? Shit.
The rashness of youth, how
You're
charming.
20! You're 20! Fuck you!
He really was a butt munch. This coming from someone younger than me.
Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye, eh? What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? I'm guessing the diamond. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Diamond?
Oh, shit.
Oh god, no, not diamond. Oh
What
no.
is this? Is this the defense's idea of a joke?
If
yes!
sir, I certainly don't get the punchline. Well, Miss Faye?
Oh, that was the rashness of youth.
The rashness of youth? And what is point in furthering is such a stereotype?
That witness stayed hid. Oh, right.
There must be.
That witness stayed hidden for 5 years. There must be a good reason for that. And somehow it must involve Valerie Hawthorne.
Okay, one more time, Mia. You gotta read the court record more carefully.
Alright, so is it the note? Because it says.
Talk
Full
to
truth must come
Dahlia.
out This time.
Yeah,
Okay, it's the note then.
Yep.
The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, "Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. The whole truth must come out." Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal the truth to the whole world, to the what?
The whole truth, world truth.
There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie
Valia
and
Valerie.
Dahlia!
No, I
Valia
like
and Valerie.
Valia and Valerie.
That's the reason Valerie felt she had to kill Valia. To keep her mouth shut permanently. I should not have made a joke about that, because now I'm just
It's gonna be real confusing.
A terrific story, Miss Faye.
Thank
you like
you.
fiction, that is.
Oh.
Oh, got 'em. Enlighten the
me.
court, Miss Faye. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne, and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that
And
connects them up.
now is the diamond.
Oh, now is Diamond.
Now is diamond, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the defense would like to request further Diamond testimony
What diamond testimony, huh?
regarding the kidnapping Diamond 5 years ago. We believe it will explain a lot of Diamond things, such as the nature of the important Diamond secret between the Hawthorne.
So, I think the funniest thing about you saying diamond over and over is not the
Wait, what? What? You cut out. What'd you say?
the diamond is not the first thing you present.
Yeah,
oh
no,
my
no,
god,
no.
damn it. Very well.
It's-
I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us a little more, my little... Fuck.
Yes?
You almost said it,
Try.
that's the thing.
Mr. Judge.
Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your
Womanly wiles. You cut out, so I finished
Yes.
the line for you.
Thank you. Even this part
Womanly
was like,
wiles.
this is all gross.
Yeah.
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls.
I'm gonna be right back. Sorry, I have to go pee again. Once an hour, I guess, is the rate I'm going at right now, but also I'm
All
chugging
right.
water faster than I can fucking get it out of my system. So we'll be right back, everyone. Don't go
That's
anywhere.
fine then. Alright.
It's time.
Diego AMA time. Let's go. Hit me with a shot. Oh, Marina, if you're sticking around, then you
Yeah.
do AMA as Mia?
Sure. I
Alright.
am Mia. I am Mia. I'm
Okay.
me. I'm Faye.
Huh. My opinion of masks is to say that I have no opinion. They speak for themselves. What kind of coffee do you like? All kinds, as long as there's no additives.
Fuck, I don't know if that favorite Metal Gear game is for actually me or for Godot.
My opinion on homicide? It's great.
If it's for me, then my favorite Metal Gear game is probably Metal Gear Solid 5. Diego's only desired additive for coffee is more coffee.
More coffee?
You know, genuinely, we could just straight up have an AMA after we finish Phoenix 3 and just answer a bunch of stupid fucking questions in character as the entire cast.
Has Connor told you about my great idea? I'm not going to explain it on stream, but...
I'll ask later.
Okay, I'll take that as a no.
What do you think about the second chapter? Oh. Yeah?
No.
What do you think about the second chapter of MGS5? It had one powerhouse moment and the rest was... eh.
Okay, we're back.
And Diego, what is your opinion on milk and sugar and coffee? It's for cowards and weaklings.
Oh, oops, that's the wrong one. There we go.
Not like a real man like me.
Alright, I'm starting to get real fucking hungry, so let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Fucking go!
Okay. Getting out Mr. Falls.
The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. And I was like, wee! That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
I don't think any of us have played Ace Attorney Online.
I've seen it played.
No.
I've seen it
I
played.
haven't.
I've never played it. It basically just randomly generates cases.
Yeah, I
Oh,
figured.
interesting.
Yeah, that sounds fun as hell, honestly. The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe after all that she murdered her sister. Preposterous.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye?
Yes, Your Honor.
As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination, huh?
Mr. Edgeworth got jump on me again.
Wait a minute. Ace Attorney Online, how would having, like, with subs? I figured it was just, like, one player plays the defense and one player plays the prosecution.
Someone plays the judge, someone plays the witness, I think.
Oh my god, that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm not sure how it all works. It's been a while.
If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up. We've still got that info, that ace up our sleeve.
Oh, what info?
Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already.
I forgot already.
The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
Oh, that's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the library. In the library? Oh, God.
It's her doing a flashback of him.
Actually, if it's 4 people, we could drag Alex into it.
Oh, boy.
That'd be
What
fun.
you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yes, that's it.
That's
The fake
exactly what
kidnapping.
I sounded like.
That's exactly what I sound like. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret.
Alright, here we go. So we have to harp on the fake kidnapping. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. Hang on, I'm just looking at my evidence. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. In the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. So Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. If I press, do I take damage?
I do not believe so.
No, it probably would have told you.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment.
Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to try to run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. Sorry, it's so hard remembering all this real stuff. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin.
Bloodthirsty grin? Oh!
And in the next instant, I was like, wah, sploosh. And that's exactly how it happened.
This is the most traumatic experience of my life. Wah, sploosh. I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
And wide.
I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run. Then just one little shove from behind. That was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river.
Huh. Check the court record for a moment. Let's, I want to see something real fast. Not the crime photo. The map. If they were in the center of the bridge...
I don't think that's that. I don't really think that's so important.
I mean, the map's probably pretty important, but...
Well, I mean, the fact that she tried to catch her, like, I don't think.
Well, no,
it's that
not the
important.
catching.
And that's why you hid your identity?
My
Yes.
curiosity is where specifically she was pushed from, because a good chunk of that bridge has rock underneath it.
Yeah,
Oh.
sure does.
Yes, I only told my sister.
Valerie Hawthorne, eh?
Yes, she's the only one who knew about me.
I didn't know she was pushed from Sorry. Meanwhile, legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years. Yeah, that's
Actually,
what I was looking for, was the specific center. If she's pushed from there and this works like how actual rivers work, it wouldn't be at its max depth where she was pushed.
Yeah.
She would probably land on bedrock and fucking die.
Well, yeah, and she's been dead for 5 years.
Exactly.
right,
it
of
all
course.
fits.
As Edgeworth is saying.
I didn't ever want something like that to happen to me again. Because I already got my ransom. I mean,
How did you start a new life?
And that new identity was Melissa Foster, right?
What a lame name.
Shit.
yes, my sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of.
That makes sense. Without an insider's help, doing all the paperwork would have been impossible.
She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think I killed her? No way!
The river was so cold she was cryogenically frozen.
I was gonna say, okay, so she's still 14. Present.
Yes. Oh God.
Oh,
14!
Phoenix. That makes Phoenix a lot worse.
No.
It's the moment of truth for this witness, too. Once the truth about the staged kidnapping comes out, everyone in the court will know how much of a Jezebel she really is.
I've just got to prove that the kidnapping was a hoax.
Okay, so
A
5 years
hoax.
ago, I was Okay, so let's talk about the kidnapping then.
Did you and Mr. Falls have a relationship?
Yes, as a tutor.
You were tutoring him, Mr. Falls?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Falls came to the house to tutor me.
That makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14. Wow, that makes that extra fucked up.
Yeah.
He probably came up with a kidnapping plan during that time. The Hawthorns are in the jewelry trade and are quite wealthy, you see.
Quite the clever fellow, that Mr. Falls.
Did I hear him right? Did you just call Mr. Falls a clever fellow?
That's a good point, actually.
I heard the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million.
$2 million?
It was still uncut, so about the size of a pint of milk.
I
Please
am
stop.
a coward, so I enjoy milking.
A $2 million pint of milk? I don't know what to think about that. After all, I'm Canadian, so we have our milk in bags. Eh?
The defendant demanded that her sister, Valerie, make the exchange.
I'm very tired and very hungry.
Noted. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual.
By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there on that mountain? If he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape.
There's only one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed.
What with all the trees and fog?
With only one entrance to the mountain, he was ensuring his safety. Because police can't go off-road, that's illegal.
What a wickedly clever woman,
Yes.
I mean man, that came up with
I was
this
gonna say, we
plan.
have to harp on this.
Yeah, right, it was all your plan.
Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain.
So, do I present something right now, or do I keep pressing something?
You have to present on one of the statements.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
think you've already pressed basically everything.
present Mr. Falls, maybe? Hang on, let me see what his profile says. No, okay. I thought I might say something about how he's not very smart. I have very little health.
Okay. Present
a map
here.
On this, would be my guess?
Yup.
Okay, yeah, okay, so I did have it right.
Yeah.
I just started spitballing ideas about the map, and then I looked it up. Fuck, we
Oh,
don't have
okay.
much health. I should see what... Oh, that's when I shut up about it.
You say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe.
But it's true. I felt a push in my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said, that's hard to believe. I should have said, that's impossible.
Impossible?
I asked that the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge, now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years.
There we go.
If someone had pushed you from behind, as you have claimed, you'd go splat and not sploosh, instead of being carried away by the river. You would have been smashed by the bedrock below.
Objection! 5 years ago, that river was much higher, and that reverse climate change has just made it go lower.
A most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible.
Ah!
Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago.
She said she clearly remembered it, but clearly she didn't clearly remember it. Therefore, her testimony's trustworthy.
Why, for all we
Oh
know,
my God, I was
the
joking!
water level in the river may have been higher back then.
Who's to say?
And unless you intend to interrogate Al Gore.
But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river.
Why is the bridge above the Death River so fucking shitty anyway?
Because nobody comes here, except hikers and everyone, I guess.
Except everyone.
A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference.
Ugh.
You're right. If the events are good as the way the witness has testified, then the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what's the meaning of this, eh?
You see,
Don't worry, I'll bail you out. Just a moment,
Oh,
Your
my
Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
What do you mean?
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked.
He spun around and carried her 3 times and threw her like Bowser.
Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
Which would still...
Yes. If that's true, then she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct?
Sure.
Oh, now that
that
you
you mention
mention it.
That sounds familiar. I do remember now. When I fell off the bridge. Fucking prop suit. I love the prop. My skirt got caught on some of the bridge's wires or something.
You can't be serious.
Order, hey, order in the corner.
It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion.
I will assault all the fuck I want.
Now, Mia. Now, this is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault.
What?
I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh shit.
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Sorry, I'm workshopping that impression.
Yeah, it's pretty good for now.
He could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. Alright, there's a pressure. I'm next to someone who's genius at impressions. However, once again, I'm forced to say, that's impossible.
I'll say this, you'll probably get more time to work on it. I imagine the two of us have a long career of fighting each other.
Exactly.
You'll get plenty of opportunity.
Heck yeah.
Oh, sorry, the
Long
trial. Right. Ridiculous. What's so impossible about it?
Because your flawed logic contradicts the record.
Oh, it does? Okay, not the bridge.
Check something that would have the bridge in it.
The photo?
Just check.
Oh, it's like fucking netted, isn't it? Damn.
It's pretty safe for falling off the side, just not for being a good bridge.
Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible for someone to push oh shit.
Whatever.
Close enough.
But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant.
She was 14 years old, barely the size of a soccer ball.
And he was big boy, who clearly knows how to lift and throw balls.
Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. Could have easily picked up a 14-year-old
that's
girl
not
and
what she
thrown
said.
her. Fucking launched her.
So
Shot
young.
put style.
And already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth.
He lifted her up and yeeted her, obviously.
I
Mr.
refuse
Falls
to say that.
had been shot in the right arm.
Maybe he's left-handed.
Ah!
And more importantly,
Oh, did Nightbot catch you? Sorry about that, dude.
Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge, that is clearly impossible.
Grumble, grumble.
Order, hey, what is the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally.
What? What is this?
Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Oh, goddamn.
My sister was there to help me. She had her gun and her handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide.
Perhaps. But still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river.
Oh? Then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river?
The witness is still alive. That fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River.
that's a big hit.
Diamond, right like a... 5 years ago. Something else disappeared along with Dahlia
There
that day.
we go.
The item that Valerie brought with her up into the mountains. The $2 million diamond.
No, it can't be.
Oh, but it can. Yes. Dahlia had it planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping.
Bang.
At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Why, that's ludicrous.
Here we go.
I feel like he's saying ridiculous.
Order,
too
hey,
much.
order, hey, order, hey, order, hey, order, hey, order, hey,
No,
order,
shut
hey,
up, shut up, stop that. It's not fucking funny anymore. God damn. 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. We're moving on. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan?
Yeah.
This woman is a demon.
That's what I'm going to prove now.
And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
You mean the victim was involved with the kidnapping plot as well?
But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping?
That's impossible. She was a detective.
Detectives don't make mistakes. I.e.
prosecutor's shop. Wait,
shit.
Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean by that, huh?
On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia. And then she told her what she was planning to do.
Planning to do?
She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note.
That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
So your sister fucking called you and said, by the way, demon child, I'm going to rat you out. Bye. And she was like, yes, this will keep me incredibly safe. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go to Rickety Bridgeville. What the fuck?
A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices
All right.
the kidnapping would talk.
I just want to float this one out there, Connor. Detectives in the series are all stupid.
Yes, that's fair.
The only
that's
detective
why.
we've seen who's like remotely competent was demoted to a fucking patrol officer.
Yeah.
And that's
Marshal.
only because he was so competent that he kept prying his nose in case
Places
that.
where it didn't
Yeah.
belong.
Yeah.
Every detective we've come across, except for Marshall, is a fucking incompetent.
And they shot him for that.
You killed your sister Valerie Hawthorne.
Here we go. Hey! Uh-oh. Who was that? Who's that laughing at a time like this, huh? I already have this freak out captured.
Forgive me. It's just hilarious.
Oh, witness? Is that you?
You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey.
That's really intimidating. That's an all caps shit.
You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally. You have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that thing that we never use.
Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister.
Yeah.
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond?
You ate it.
If you can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Faye?
I don't know.
What a joke. You, Miss Fey. Are you stupid or something?
How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Well, it seems that we've come to the end.
Eh?
To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense.
Of course you are.
Damn.
Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Ha! Without evidence, the trial's over? Who decided that?
The court system?
Help, Mr. Armando. Help.
Come on now, kid. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules?
Fuck it.
Wait,
Fuck all the
what?
rules.
For example, even if there's no
Hell
evidence,
yes.
there's still testimony.
Testimony.
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' stolen car, and then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Sam the Eagle, you're right.
Wait,
there's
shit,
nothing
no,
left to do.
God, no, how, no.
You are a great influence. Thank you, Mr. Armando.
No, I'm trying to be, but you're not making it easy.
She's 19 at this point, yes.
Yes,
Also,
Yep.
Marina?
you read that.
Oh.
It was the one person who can testify that demon.
Do I have to actually...
She's dead.
No.
No, okay, I thought we were gonna go get
The
Maya.
other person who was there,
You're
not
not-
Sam the Eagle, in case I can...
Yeah, that's the only other person who's there.
Yup.
Yep. Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. Well, I mean,
witness,
he's technically a same witness. He's already testified. Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Fall.
The defendant.
There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle for once and for all.
Who's the shadow in the profiles? It's still Dahlia. These are the same people.
Yeah,
They just haven't been combined
No,
for some
no,
reason.
Dahlia's age deceased. Completely different.
right.
that's right. Dahlia's dead.
And that person is Terry Falls.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what's your take on this, huh?
Eh.
Why
Meh.
not? The prosecution has no objection.
Fucking meh, I guess. Very well, huh? Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand, huh?
This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. I like that at
That's
this
so
point she
fucking
doesn't actually
unfortunate.
give a shit about, like, this is, like, normally in cases where, like, this is my last chance that they're not guilty. Like, she doesn't give a shit about him at
Yeah.
this point. She's just trying to prove Dahlia guilty.
Yeah.
Defendant, you've heard everything that's been set up until this point, yeah? I know who I am. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me.
Mr. Falls. I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million.
That's not true. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want you to answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who'd you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia. Did you betray me, Dahlia? 5 years ago, she promised never ever betray each other.
Terry.
Dahlia? It's true. You are alive.
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth. The real truth. I believed in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should know already. But there is one thing I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
No. No. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and only once. Well, Mr. Falls, you will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness. Ah! Ah, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hmm?
And I want it.
Huh. I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
God, those were so annoying at the start of this trial, but for some reason I find them.
Alright, here we go. A day at 4 p.m. I stopped the car. It was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from the bridge. I never put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia! That didn't happen that way. We know it didn't.
Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you?
That's enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial.
Well then, Miss Fay, please. God damn it, the voices.
Is this how you wanted to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think, anyway.
You really think?
He's turning into Yogi Bear. Oh God. 4 p.m. I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from the bridge. I never put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We have a photo. Not there. Not there. This one.
Look at I
No,
not
that's
that.
It's witness photo.
Witness's photo.
Yeah, we know that's not how it happened. Because the bridge is busted. And the camera was taken from there. She stood in front of you. She would have had to walk around you.
Yes,
That
indeed.
is not how that happened.
So go ahead.
So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. I'm sure that you're lying.
Huh?
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Fay.
Good, because I'm going to explain it. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
But that's the victim at the end of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Falls, you need to be rebooted? Please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true.
Oh,
I had somewhere to go. Special place. Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah. It's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
a memento?
A gift card to a J.C. Penney's. Right next to the temple.
You wouldn't happen to have that gift card to show us.
It's $15. I got a new belt. More around my neck. It was a size extra small. I hid it under the base of the tree there. Oh my fucking god!
I was gonna make a joke about neck belt, but...
It's a special memory for me. This is what I wanted to get. This little bottle was on your neck with the moment. Ah, Jesus. It's quite charming. But it just looks empty, huh?
Your Honor, you have heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes.
15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, yep.
Irk.
With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car.
No.
Indeed. There was certainly enough time for it.
I've still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Falls?
I ate the necklace. Oh, what? That's enough. Please. Witness? I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens, we can't trust each other no more. Then we're supposed to drink. Oh shit!
Why was it empty, huh?
Oh,
There you go. No! Stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a recess!
I was stupid. I couldn't keep promise, so I did it. I drank this.
No, we're so close. Just a little more.
Holy shit!
I can't lose my first case. I was going to prove you're innocent.
This dude made a suicide pact with a 14-year-old.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Falls.
Mr. Armando, thanks for the coffee.
Mr. Falls!
Holy shit.
He took the falls.
He made a suicide pact with a 14-year-old.
And so my first trial ended. Suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers.
Well, I'm still going to claim it as a victory. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought it'd never heal.
And it didn't. I died instead.
It just took a while. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. I'm sure he didn't just become an asshole. But one person. The true criminal. Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. So remember in the first trial,
Yeah, exactly.
she recognized her. Yep.
Ah, delicious coffee.
Unforgivable. That witch.
Mr. Armando.
We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kid.
It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself.
Don't cry, kid. You're gonna make my coffee all salty.
Sorry. I knew it. I knew
Mia,
it was
don't you get it? You can't cry yet.
It's too late.
Holy shit!
The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
Holy shit!
Mr. Armando. Oh, Togo. Takat.
No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time, and you file them away and eventually forget them.
He keeps files? I should do that. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Yeah, all that. We remember that.
God, look at that goober. It's a good thing I don't look like that anymore. Oh, wait.
Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was... guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. I will come back and end you.
I'm gonna haunt your asses.
It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. Is he in a hospital bed?
Yeah.
You didn't notice?
I didn't
Just
notice that, no!
Yeah, he's in a hospital bed.
Yup.
It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all of this.
And
we're
you're
gonna
gonna have
find
to
that
wait
out.
till next time to find out what.
We have to wait for
My
Wednesday
favorite
in 2
trial.
weeks. Unfortunately, because we're not streaming this next week because people are busy next week.
Yay, I'm glad that we were able to finish this today.
Yes.
It's a little long,
Yes.
but I figured
yeah,
that like
That was better than splitting it up, I think. I agree.
Well, I was gonna say let's blunt here. It's not that it's not like we're busy. It's just I'm not going to. I'll have to probably take a break
Yes.
after we start the final trial, and that would suck. So we'll just put it off.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes more
exactly.
sense instead of like doing the first one, maybe 2 parts of it, and then waiting a long time before getting back to it.
Yeah,
We'll just wait to start it for now.
recovering from surgery is fun.
That's gonna be a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you all very much for coming by. Don't know when we're streaming tomorrow yet. We'll figure it out. I very well might end up taking tomorrow off. They made the icon circles on Twitch. They made all the icon circles. Why'd they do that?
What?
All the icons are circles on Twitch now. Like like avatars. They used to be squares, and now they're circles. Why'd they want to do that though? Anyways, thanks for
Mine are
watching,
still
everyone.
squares.
I just noticed that just now. I think that just got changed today. Anyways, take it easy, everybody. See you tomorrow, or I might call the stream off and do it Friday. We'll see how I'm feeling.
We'll see.
Take it easy. Woo!
Bye bye.